Hi everybody, and welcome back to this very special edition of Fallout Wasteland Warfare the RPG, where I am joined by some very special guests, one of which looks exactly like Vaultboy right now. Would you guys like to introduce yourself and take off the terrifying mask?
Sure
Thank
thing.
you. There we go. Go for it.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Final Render, and I'm down here with my good friend
KayPOWXD. Hello.
KayPOWXD. Okay, perfect. So these two lovely people have come to join me. My name is Charlie, by the way, and I work here at Modiphius, and I run this game for people who come and want to play it with me because no one else does. And
we came to play with you
thank
today.
you. And we are going to run through a real quick, nice adventure, I think. So you guys are quite new to the sort of tabletop scene, is what I gathered.
Yep.
Nothing to be scared about. This is quite a fun sort of open game. I hugely encourage you to take any of the ideas that you want and just try and bend them to make them into your own sort of system, and I will desperately try and keep you on the rule set, but you try your best. It's my job as an overseer to just stop you getting too out of hand, but other than that, this is the Wasteland. Go out, have some fun, and try not to die in the first game, maybe? We got
advice, really.
We got 2 hours to fill, let's not die immediately.
Can we save scum this? Can we save and restart?
I mean, we can make new characters and just start again.
Cool.
I mean, sure.
Let's do it.
So, talking about characters, would you guys like to give me a little bit of a lowdown of who you are, what you're playing today, sort of your character's backstory, their loves, their fears?
My character's name is Deckard, and my character Deckard is kind of a sneaky character. They are armed with a 10mm silenced pistol and a Deathclaw gauntlet, so I've got to be very careful to not reveal my position too soon and get as close to the enemy as possible.
That's probably like the most subtle weapon and probably the least subtle weapon you could have chosen.
That's true, yes, but I also do have some very interesting ability, one of which I believe will be very crucial to this mission.
Oh, okay. Keeping cards close to your chest. I like it.
My name is Albert Magnum, and I am being serious. My name is Albert Magnum, and I am a famous radio host. I'm known across the Wasteland, but it's the first time that I'm showing my face. And that's everything you need to know.
Oh, okay. Mysterious.
We're not allowed to know.
I'm a bit wacko because, you know, being stuck behind a screen, no one knows who I am. So I do have a shotgun, and I'm not afraid to use it. I'm also desperate. I need to get out.
Why do you need to get out?
Because I've just had enough. I want to go away.
Okay. The famous person is tired of fame. They're
tired of
running
fame.
away.
I've had enough.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, sure, I can work with that. That's fine. We can do something with that.
Quickly rewrite the story.
Quickly rewrite. Run away.
Run away from everything. My responsibility.
Relatable. So, we are just going to sort of jump in and get started. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah, I was about to say
let's move
the
these
same.
snacks a little bit away.
We have biscuits.
We have biscuits and crisps.
Tea donking biscuits.
I know. Now, I've explained the rules to these guys briefly. There will be a lot of us sort of working it out as we go along and sort of that. So if you know the system really well, then bear with us, we'll get there. If it's your first time, then welcome and thank you for joining us, and you will learn it too. So I hope you guys are ready.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Let's do it.
Let's do this thing after I prop my book open a little bit differently. There we go. So, you guys are starting. In fact, I'm actually going to put this down because I don't need it right now. I need to see that little map.
There is cookies. They're correcting. They're like they're cookies. Yes, there's cookies.
Are
And
the
biscuits.
cookies part of the map?
There's hobnobs and
The cookies are not part of the map yet. Okay, this is a
Our
role-playing game.
destination is the cookies.
Destination cookies.
I'm running away to the cookies.
Yeah, your character's definitely lost it. Okay, so you guys are starting actually, and the way I need to get you guys to start is by choosing one of these little tokens. Anyone you want, anyone which most appeals to you as a small round disc of loveliness.
A small round disc of loveliness.
I want a Nuka-Cola cap.
A Nuka-Cola cap, a good choice.
That's 2 Nuka-Cola caps.
Shall I do the same as hers, or do I need a different
something
one?
different.
Something different. I will go with this little radiation symbol right here.
Okay.
Not the Vault Boy with your creepy Vault Boy mask.
Not the creepy Vault Boy mask.
He's not creepy.
That's good. I'll use the creepy Vault Boy. Okay, so if you guys would like to place yourself on this little hill here.
On that little hill.
On this little hill.
On the ring that definitely wasn't put there because of cookies.
Shh, no one can see the ring.
It's like crop circles.
Exactly, it's fine.
We didn't destroy it.
It's fine. Okay, so you guys are starting on this bluff. And this bluff is up here, and it's overlooking a camp. It is a heavily fortified encampment. As we can see, it has spotlights. Now, my Photoshop skills are not the greatest, okay? But we
They are
tried.
beautiful
Thank you
spotlights.
very much. Like, they make sense to me. And I will say, in Steve's electronic version, they flicker and move around a little bit. So I know, that's quite cool. So you guys are starting on this bluff, looking over this heavily defended encampment. Okay, you are about 20 feet up in the air on this hill, completely covered by hedges and trees and bushes. You are in stealthy mode, basically.
Gotcha.
And you are looking out over and sort of examining it. And you can see right over in the distance is a Vertibird.
Ooh.
And as you two are lying there, sort of, I imagine sort of like soldier crawled up to the top, you're sort of lying there prone, just scouting out this thing. I don't know if you're tactical or if you're just sort of sitting there smoking a cigarette and sort of watching it all happen. But stepping up behind you comes this very small looking ghoul.
Ooh.
And he is 4'5". He is wearing a little sort of quite smart attire. He's wearing a little sort of waistcoat and a very colourful bow tie.
Okay.
And you know him as Hog.
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 Oh my goodness, I love Hog.
Hog
Already.
is the person who has told you about this encampment. Basically, he has planned out this entire, dare I say, heist. And he has come to you two with the specialities that you have in order to try and help him with getting into the encampment itself. So, probably should have decided on a character voice for Hog before this, but I didn't.
Do it.
So, ghouls are quite like croaky, aren't they? Like,
They
yeah,
are.
but he's really small. So he's like, oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh no, okay, now, listen. You guys, we need to get that Vertibird, we need to get out of here, yeah? Yeah, we good?
That's the plan, to get out.
Okay.
This.
That's as far as my plan goes.
Wonderful.
You mean
Now-
you didn't have a whole heist planned? You know, you just thought we'd just turn up?
Yeah, kinda.
I know you're a ghoul, but your brain's supposed to still be intact.
That's why I got you. You got the fighty and the flyy, and I'm just here to look pretty.
I'm just a humble radio host.
Albert, right?
Yeah, Albert, yeah.
Yep. Yep. Cool.
If you were a famous radio host, why is it you're trying to leave so much?
Because fame gets a bit much, and now I've revealed my face, because I've never revealed my face. Now I've revealed it. I just get swamped. It's a hard life. Okay, don't ask questions.
You sound a lot
Just-
different on the radio.
We put a filter on it. It's don't ask questions. I have a shotgun.
Oh, she does have a shotgun.
That's true, she
Okay.
does have a shotgun.
So, let me break it down for you here. Not beatboxing, don't worry. We are going. There is a big wall. There is a lot of guards. There is a lot of spotlights. All I want to do is get on that ship and fly away. It is completely up to you how that is happening.
Okay.
Okay, well, it is said I'm
Glad
the only
to hear
one
you're
who
helping
knows.
us, Matthew.
I'm helping. Tell me
Of
what to do,
course
and I'll
you
do
are.
it.
Well, it
But
says here, I'm the only one who knows how to fly this Vertibird to get out of here.
this is an RPG. You're the only one who knows how to fly it well.
I'm the only one who knows how to fly well. Okay.
I mean, anyone can have a shot at it, but
I don't know. Flying sounds quite fun to me.
maybe Albert's good at flying. We'll
maybe
never
Albert
know.
is good at flying. There's only one way to find out.
So yeah, basically, what questions do you have about this encampment? Like, you guys are lying up there, you are sitting up there. What is it you guys are looking for a way in?
Okay, well, we know there's spotlights.
You know, there's spotlight. Also worth mentioning, it is about 4 a.m.
4 a.m, so it's
Yep,
dark.
So it's dark. The dawn will be rising in an hour and a half, 2 hours.
The birds
Okay.
have just started tweeting.
They have.
Do we know
I'm
if
probably
this
looking at
place?
birds.
Do we know if this place is very active? Do people come in and out a
So
lot?
you can see a fair amount of functional spotlights, and also a few guards walking back and forth on the wall.
Okay.
You know that there's a big road, a big gate out front. Everyone has to trade, so you know that they will be bringing trade in and out. You do think that the way they get soldiers out mostly is on this Vertibird. So
Okay.
the soldiers are sort of quite deeply entrenched in this position. They're quite happy there. They've got snacks,
Okay.
like us.
Like us, exactly. Yeah.
nice.
Well, like some people. But so it's 4 a.m. Would they necessarily allow traders in at that time? Could we maybe pretend to be traders going in, or are you too famous for that?
I'm good at
Albert?
pretending. Yeah, no. I could I could sort of just put this over my face a little bit. That will be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm I revealed my face, but not, in this area. They might not know because they're very busy with their Vertibird things, what they're doing.
So, okay.
Birds, they're beautiful.
Now they're nice birds. They're very nice birds.
It's motivating me.
Our plan is to walk to the front door and ask nicely. Is that right? Is that what we're going with?
That does seem a bit risky.
It seems...
I'm not sure about this.
I like life, personally.
Yes.
Do you?
I've been partial of it for several years, at least since I was born. So
the math adds up, it's fair.
Maybe we should send someone in first, maybe less
How about-
important for the plan.
Well, now that you mention it, they might recognise me.
Okay.
Maybe they're fans. Maybe they'll be like, "Come in, Albert.
That's true. Maybe
Did
we
you
can...
forget
Have
your
a
own
cup
name
of
there?
tea." No, I definitely didn't forget my name.
Well,
It's
I'm
on my Pit
convinced.
Boy, Albert. Just shove it under the dice can.
I mean, you guys have the lead on this one. I'm just here to...
Well, we haven't looked around the perimeter yet. That might be a good start.
Okay, then.
There could be a
Look for some
hole in
weak
the
points.
wall, or I don't know. Maybe I could. There might be a loose thing that we could boot in there and just rip it open.
Okay. Okay. Listen
That
to the
sounds
birds.
like a
Listen
good
to the birds.
Birds.
So you guys
So
actually
okay.
sort of have free roam around this place as long as you don't get too close to the spotlights.
Okay.
Okay. So as long as you sort of keep your distance away, you can go anywhere you want. From looking around, you can see the wall it's full up, and the wall looks like it's not like a castle. It's not like a wall that reclaimed. They built this wall out of junk and bits of metal and bits of wood. It is quite high. People are standing on it. You have to probably jump up and get your hands on it to actually lift yourself up there. But like I said, it is a sort of mismatch of different materials hammered together and sort of thrown together and just piled into one defensible position. Among that, you can see that it sort of backs up against the water. The walls go into the water a little bit before disappearing away. I don't know how good you guys are with radiation, but the sea is quite radioactive.
It says I have 0 radiation resistance.
Yes,
Maybe
same.
don't go for a quick
I
swim.
think we're
No.
going to go swimming today.
There is also, next to you, there is some very old pre-war power lines, okay, which are these lovely things that I put here.
Okay.
Now, there were 3 lines that stretched from your hill into the town, into the sort of fort. 2 of them have completely fractured and rusted away. One of them is in terrible condition and is
dear.
rusty, but is still attached.
Are they live cables?
They are not live cables. There is no electricity going through here. There is one very fragile-looking cable going down into the fort.
Ooh.
Well, I still think our best plan of action is to have a quick look around and see are there any more weak points around this encampment.
Yes, I
'Cause
think someone very smart recommended that.
Someone very smart indeed.
It was me.
Yeah,
So, what you guys are going to do is you guys are going to make me your first roll of the game.
Ooh.
I'd like you to make me a notice roll. So what you're going to do is look on your little sheets here. You're going to find the notice stat, which should be about halfway down the first line, I think.
yes, okay. I have a black spot in the notice
Do you?
section.
So do I.
So do
yes.
you. So you both need to roll a little white dice
Oh, my
and a little
perception
black
is 6
dice.
as well. Oh.
There we go.
Okay, so yeah, you're rolling off your perception, trying to get
What one
underneath
do I
it.
need?
You get these 2 dice.
Okay.
You're white because it's a skill
Don't knock
test.
everything
Right,
over
who's
mine.
going first then? You going first?
You can go first.
Okay, I will go
What is
first.
your perception? What are you aiming for?
My perception is
yeah.
currently 5.
5. Pretty
Ooh,
good.
Mine's 6.
Yours is actually 7.
Is it?
Because you're wearing some fancy
Oh,
eyeglasses.
yes, my eyeglasses.
Your eyeglasses,
They
yes.
give you 1 perception.
They do indeed.
Okay,
Exactly.
well, thanks.
So that is an X,
An X.
which is a critical fail.
Oh,
You
so
can't fail worse than that.
I looked up and a bug or some dust went into my eyes, and I had to blink like this for about 10 minutes before I could
just,
see again.
just give me a moment.
Are you okay, dear?
I mean, I'm good enough to fly the Vertibird
I
still.
could sing you one of my songs if it would make you feel better. From my radio.
From your radio?
From my radio show. Albert's
What's that called again?
Magnum's radio show.
Albert
It was
Magnum.
that-
Albert
It
Magnum.
was the Wasteland Rodeo Albert Magnum show. That's the
Wasteland
show.
Radio Albert Magnum show.
The Wasteland Radio Albert Magnum show.
Charlie will remember.
You know
this.
she's bought she bought some holotapes with rodeo music for the fly out
Yeah,
of
she
there.
did. Oh,
I have a good song here if you'd like me to play it.
What is the song?
We have Atom Bomb Baby.
That is my favourite.
That's a good one.
Do you want to borrow it and put it in your Pip-Boy?
I don't have one.
Blast it out.
I have never
that
been.
might not be a good idea
to a
because they might
No,
hear
this seems like a
it.
great time for an impromptu concert. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a perfect plan. So
Good
your
old
notice roll. So
Albert.
you have felt. When you said the bug flew in your eye, is this like a normal bug or like a rad bug?
This is just some little bits of dirt, some
Okay,
grit.
so it's not like a rad roach just sort of flew into
no,
your face.
no,
Okay,
nothing quite.
Okay, your notice check.
Just a little torch
please.
bug.
A little torch.
Oh, it's
torch
glowing!
bug.
Oh, it's so pretty! You're just absolutely glowing, dear.
Oh, thank
Darling,
you.
you're
Glowing, darling. You're glowing.
So your notice check, trying to get underneath a 7. If you want to roll those dice, oh, my arm's too short to reach over there. That is a 7 with an additional success. So
Boom.
that is.
It's my eyeglasses.
It means you've passed your. In fact, it's entirely because of your eyeglasses. That's
Yeah,
it.
pretty much.
So you have passed your test because your eyeglasses allowed you to focus in on something, and you've got 2 successes. With 2 successes, you can see that there is no place where this wall is sort of. There's no gaping hole in the wall at any point.
Oh.
You know, there is a bit of the wall where it dips down and gets a little bit. It gets a little bit lower to a point where you could sort of hop over a little bit more easily. We're going to put that here, which is over here.
All right.
There you go. And then you also notice that some parts of the wall, while they don't have a hole in, could have a hole in if you put some effort into it.
Oh.
Okay? So they are a little bit battered, a little bit broken.
Destruction.
I mean, if you feel like getting some destruction, so that's one
Do you think
over
maybe
here.
that should be our last resort?
Yeah,
One over
but
here.
you know, I'm prepared to. If we have to boot a wall down, I'm ready.
Brilliant stuff.
If that's what
What
you
is
want
my
to do.
boot to
That might be a bit loud, but you know, I'm a
Boot
loud
check.
person.
boot check.
As a radio show host,
As a radio show host.
I'm very loud.
So you go back, I feel like you do this little walk around the perimeter, you come back up to Hog, who's sitting there twiddling his thumbs and playing a game on his Pip-Boy. I don't
Brilliant
know.
job, Hog.
It's just,
You're doing great.
What's left of his thumbs?
What's left of his little
Oh.
thumbs. Bless him. He gets sad when you say that.
Oh no!
he's a sad Hog. And he
Would you
goes,
like a song, Hog?
no.
Can we call him Boss Hog? Because
I'd
he is
rather
the boss.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. So any plans? Any idea? What are we doing here?
Well, we know about that.
Well, I have had a quick look. I mean, while you were having a wonderful time with your torchbug pet,
That's true.
and
Hurts a bit.
I've seen there are the wall's rubbish for one, so we could just
It is pretty rubbish.
It's
hit
not
it,
very good.
but that might be a bit loud. So I mean, there's a bit that dips down, or you know, there's that rusty thing that I don't quite like the look of. I don't know. If that's your options. You can.
I mean,
Do with it what you will. But
no, this is okay. First of all, your decision. I'm just here to follow. But I found some junk, and he sort of motions behind him, and he has some junk. He's obviously been scavenging while you guys were away, and he was like, I don't know. I thought maybe we could use it or sell it or pretend to be merchants with it or throw it at some I don't know.
What junk is there that you have
throwing
found?
it. At
So
people
it's
sounds
mostly
great.
scrap metal.
Scrap metal.
It's mostly scrap metal. Give me a.
How tall is this pile?
It's actually pretty tall. It's about his
He's been
height.
busy.
He's
Oh,
been
His
he's
height.
about
busy.
4
But he is only 4'5".
He's
4'5",
4'5",
but he's full of charm and his
That's
heart
true.
is big. So would you guys like to make me? In fact, one of you, whoever's feeling luckiest, make me a luck to see how good the things he's found in. So just roll me this lovely lucky pink dice, available now with our Radio OP kits.
Go on then, Alvin.
Albert.
Nice try.
Remove those ones. Don't confuse
Absolutely.
people.
So, hoping.
We got a shamrock.
So, inside his thing is you see he's got this, he's sort of just banging on things and he goes, and I got this big old drum. You see it as a canister of fuel for a Mr. Handy.
Oh.
And it's about 3/4 full. You know that this is not only slightly valuable, this would also go up for a big boom.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we have some explosive ordnance.
Is that fuel?
It's just a drum. Bong.
Don't hit the
Oh
drum.
my goodness,
No, it's fine.
Og!
Boom.
You're trying to blow us up. I like you.
Okay then.
That would make a big bang.
So we've got a few ways to get in now then. We can blow open the walls, crawl in.
How about we make like something to eventually blow up the drum on the opposite side, and then we climb over the wall where we got the little dip. So they all run to the explosion, idiots,
A distraction.
and we'll be climbing over the wall.
Okay then.
And then no one will see my famous face as a radio show host.
Alright then, so I suppose really we should work out who is the best to sneak around and place this explosive somewhere.
Well, you know, I'm very famous, so I can't sneak very well. Because if someone spots me, you know, the paparazzi's going to be everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere.
Well, I guess that's... Well, I presume you're not going to do it, Boss Hog. So
I'm
I guess it's
very
down
sneaky.
to me
And
then.
he goes,
I mean,
Stop banging the drum,
oh,
Hog.
please, we need this for a distraction.
but I like it. Okay, so you're going to try and sneak around.
I'm
are
going to
you?
try to sneak and put this somewhere.
Show me a little. And how are you? So, are you putting this off with a big fuse? Is that what's happening, or are you just sort of?
I think
You're
really...
going to try shooting it from a distance with your silenced gun?
Well, I do have a silenced gun, which means I could actually do that and still not get detected. I could shoot it
Yeah, you could shoot
and
it.
still be far away from it.
It would have to be on one of the straight bits then. Because we can't, like, shoot round the corner.
I mean, how good
Well.
are you at shooting?
Ricochet or something on the
Well, but also at the same time, you lot need to get in, probably on where the dip is or where the power lines are. So it would make sense to have the explosion away from either of those two. So it puts people as far away as possible from our way to get in.
Yeah.
So which
Well,
way
I'm
would
not
you
very
guys like to get in?
acrobatic, so I don't think I want to do the power line.
So you
'cause
think you want to crawl under?
I'm not very good at acrobatics because I mostly sit down and talk on my radio show.
Roll me a little luck. See how lucky you're feeling. Roll me a luck here.
Okay.
This either or. This is just seeing how lucky your group is. And again, this is Hog scavenging.
It's a lucky one.
Hog has done some great scavenging, you guys. He just sort of goes and goes, oh, I found this. And it's just basically a bit of old machinery that's just a sort of bar with an old pulley on it. And you think, given 20 minutes, you could turn it into a pretty damn fine zip line.
Could we attach the explosive fuel to the power lines and have a bomb go down the power lines into the encampment?
Whoa!
Now you're thinking like a role
That sounds
Okay.
amazing. Wait, you're telling me you want to make an explosive flying explosion? I love it!
Fantastic.
It's wonderful, I'm in!
I would've-
We haven't done it yet though. I'm in, I want to do it.
Right, okay, so let's do that.
Told me the plan.
How can we... Which one should be the person to handle the explosives?
Bong!
Hog wants to handle the explosives, but... And also, as we said, we still need a way to detonate said explosives. Is there a way we could make a fuse with all this junk? Or does one of us need to shoot the explosives?
Do any of you have any kind of repair/craft skills?
Repair/craft
So crafting
skills.
is still down here.
I've got craft machinery.
With craft
I have none.
You're not so good.
I'm...
What? Okay. To make me a repair craft machinery, if you succeed in this, then you will, yeah, we'll say that you have managed to devise a sort of fuse. That
Okay,
will
so
you'll strap like a lighter to it and you'll let out just the perfect amount of gas so that when it gets in, it will just go up.
What shall I roll to do that?
So, because this is a skilled thing, you roll a white and
white.
you roll the black.
And the black
Oh,
one.
I'm
Okay,
loving
let's
the whole
remove the
puns.
pink
So
one.
Yeah.
this is going to have a difficulty. You're going to need 2 successes to get through this.
Two successes.
So that means you've got to pass and at least get a pip on the back.
Alrighty, so let's go. We've got an exclamation mark and a breaky symbol.
So that's a critical success, and
Nice.
you've lowered the difficulty to only need 1 success.
So
Well-
we've automatically done it then. We've done a good
Tell
job.
me how this would perfectly go for you.
You've
What I
made
think
the
would be
perfect
perfect for
Perfectly.
this would be...
Can it
and
play music as it goes down?
well, I was going to say, could I borrow your Pip-Boy and holotape so it plays music,
You
in,
realise we're exploding this?
but it will draw the raiders to the tune. They'll go, that's my favourite song. I need to go and boogie down
But
to
we're
that
exploding
sick
this.
tune. Yes, but then they walk to the music next to the explosive canister.
Which is going to explode my hip boy.
It's going to explode on them as well, though.
Unless you've made a perfect capsule. But then we got to get it back.
No, we don't.
This is Albert, the famous radio show's My Pip-Boy. It's precious to me with my perfect song.
Albert
My favourite famous song that I play.
Albert said he would never let his Pip-Boy go under
He
any
did.
circumstances.
He said that on the
He
radio.
said it repeatedly. That's why I know it's you.
Albert, who's never said his gender on stream, said that on the
On
radio
stream, on the radio
streaming radio
stream.
stream. He said that. She said that on the radio.
Well, I'm convinced. Right, so tell me. So you managed to strap this bomb. It doesn't have the pit boy, or it does have the pit boy?
No, it doesn't have the pit boy.
It doesn't have the pit boy.
So we're just going to lure it down safely then,
So
without music.
I will say, this going down on a little rattly old sort of machinery is going to make quite a rattly noise as it goes in there.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Okay. So it will make a. Let me find.
They're
out.
still going to be like, what is that? Is that a flying canister?
I mean, how are you guys splitting up to do this? Are you guys leaving one person to sort of kick it on its
You rig it to
way?
do like a really high-pitched whistle. It just says...
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
With a crit success,
I did do a good job.
that.
We can make any scenario we could to make as much noise as possible.
What bug makes an interesting sound that we can just strap to it?
Windows. That makes a loud bug.
Oh no!
But could we? Is there like maybe a bell in the junk or something like that? Is there a Brahmin bell or something?
Oh my gosh! Is there like a harmonica? So as it goes, it just says.
I'll give you a Brahmin bell. Okay.
We'll have a Brahmin bell. Is there an accordion or something?
There's a pair of maracas.
A trumpet.
Let's go with a Brahmin bell.
Brahmin bell. Okay. Yeah.
Strap honk to it.
No.
Well, he does bang the drum. He can go down on the wire, banging the
play
drum.
the drums as he goes down.
Please don't kill my NPC.
Okay, let's do this then.
Okay, so you are going to leave. You're going to attach the bomb up here.
Okay.
Send it down. How quick are you going to have it going down?
Well,
You're going to have it down instantly, which means you guys will still be here when it explodes, or do you want it to go down?
Well, this is
We're
the
going
other
to go
thing.
over the wall as it explodes.
Okay.
But where are we going to go over? Are we going to try to run away so we're further away? Or are we going to maybe try to go in where it's closer, just so we can definitely get in sooner?
Well, you've done a perfect roll, so you could probably rig it to be on a timer.
We could maybe rig
Go
it...
to the other side, so there's no way that anybody on that side is going to see us as we go that way.
Which part of the map is the hole, and are these the places we can boot down?
So these are the ones that you can boot down. This one is the bit of wall that is slightly lower than everything
I think that
else.
would be a safer bet.
Or climbing.
Or climbing, one of the two.
So you want to... I would say that this one or this one, because it's furthest away.
Oh yes, definitely. Let's definitely not do this
Not
one.
that one.
Okay.
That one's way too close, and we'd
Fair.
probably get exploded.
Yes.
Fair.
We've
yeah.
got a big fuel.
Like, I do have sneak ability, so I think it would be better if we went in the sneaky way by going under, rather than making more noise at the other end of the camp by booting it down.
I like making
Well, we can split up though.
No, it's fine.
All right, Albert.
First rule of RPGs: try not to split the party too much. Yeah. So is that what you guys? So you can absolutely put this on a timer. We'll say you could put up some string and put a candle on it, so eventually it'll burn through the string and go down proper
You're a very fancy pants.
proper Bond villain style. I like it. And then you guys will want to move around over to here, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Hog is at the back as always, sort of just like peering over your shoulder if you can. And this thing, the thing snaps, it goes down. And I want someone to roll me 3 black dice to see how big this explosion is.
3 black dice.
You don't have to roll the white, it just has to be 3 black dice, because this thing is exploding, so...
You made it, so
Okay.
you explode it.
Mm-hmm. That is 4 damage.
Alrighty.
So you guys are standing over there and sort of going, okay, we'll take the sneaky approach, this is a good idea. As a giant plume of flame just sort of shoots out the other side of the camp and briefly illuminates. You guys can suddenly, for a brief second, see everything. And you can see people that would be staring exactly where you are have all just turned around and so gone like, what? Who? What? Alarms! And you hear like big old bell go dong dong dong. It's not the cowbell, it's a proper bell. It goes dong 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 dong, and people start to sort of wrestle.
Wrestle.
People start to wrestle. Yeah, it's a wrestling bell. People start sort of getting down and jumping off the wall and heading down towards this place. So this entire bit of wall now is completely unmanned.
Okay.
Albert's just standing there going,
Nicely done.
Fire glinting in your eyes.
My evil plan.
catastrophes.
Did I choose the right team? Okay, so if you guys want to try making me over there, you aren't going to have to take a stealth check because you've made such a big distraction.
Okay.
You are going to have to make me some kind of athletics acrobatics check though.
Acrobatics check. Okay.
You're better at
I have
athletics.
0
Okay.
athletics. I'm
My
better
You're good
at
at
athletics.
athletics.
Okay, try me
I'll do
athletics. Then.
athletics.
It's only because it's quite low. You're only hoisting yourself up. You don't have to do any kind of
So,
special parkour. So
When
you've
it
got-
says agility and strength, can you pick which one of those, or is it all 3?
it depends on the test it is.
Okay, so
So
you pick.
this one will probably be more. I'll let you do it on agility or strength.
Yes, agility.
Whichever one you want.
Take agility.
Take agility. Go for it. So you roll on your agility. You can
Okay.
roll on.
Mine are the same,
What
so I
dice
can
is
go
this?
with.
You can choose whichever one.
I'm a duck.
Okay, I'll go with strength then.
Okay, so you are just rolling the white and the black
powerful
again.
legs.
White and black again.
Straight. You're just jumping up, vertical jump, just straight.
Exactly. I have the frog legs perk.
Amazing.
Well, I don't. It's not here.
So you're hoping for a how many or less?
I
Six?
have a dot in athletics.
You have a dot.
I have 6 as 7.
Okay, so
Is
aim
that
for
right?
no. So you're looking for 6 or less.
Six or
Just
less.
agility, and the dot means that you roll a black along with it, which might give you more successes.
okay.
So if you roll like 3 successes, then you will just slither over this wall like, or
Oh.
a crit success that will
There we
also
go.
work.
I just do a backflip.
Nice.
Over
It's pretty cool. You
Show
actually
off.
so Hog does that
And
right here.
as I land, I'm just like,
I can see why she's famous.
I mean, that's her famous trick. So yeah, Hog basically turns around and goes, right, I'll go first. And by the time he turns around to look at you, you're already over.
I'm already backflipped. I'm like, oh.
How
See,
well do you
this
get
is
over
what
it?
everybody
You
missed out
see,
with me.
mine isn't as good. I need either a 3 in strength or agility. They're both the same.
Okay.
So I've got a bit of a harder roll then.
Try your best.
Okay, let's get ready. And. Right.
That's a critical fail.
So I jumped up as hard as I could with all of my might, but just completely got stuck on the middle, belly
See
leaning
me
over the
peeking
top.
over going, are you okay?
Trust me, I'm a pilot. I'm a pilot.
So you have just flattened into this thing.
Yeah.
That was wonderful.
Are there any
dear.
consequences of that?
Let me have a little think. Take a damage. You hit that place real hard.
Take a damage.
Take damage. So just put a little cross on that.
I now
5.
only have 4 out of my 5
You have
damage
4
left.
out of your 5 health. That's fine because you basically face planted into a wall made of spikes.
You know that vine of that guy that runs into the wall and just like halfway?
Yes.
That's what
that's
you
kind of
did.
what I did.
Let's see how good Hog is.
I meant to be the sneaky one.
And as you're lying there, splattered against the wall, Hog decides to try and follow your suit and splats right next to
God.
you as he rolls his own critical fail. Okay.
I just peek
Poor
over the wall
Hog.
like, what are you doing?
It's like Dumb and Dumber over
We're
here.
trying to do things.
So I need to make. Hog actually has health as well, and he's lost one of it. So
Oh, no,
Hog.
Yeah,
Poor
He's fine.
Hog.
he's fine. So you guys have all managed to scoop. Eventually, have all managed to scoop over here.
Fantastic.
Okay, so
After lots
With
of
much grace and
fails.
sophistication.
Oh yes.
this helicopter platform here is where the Vertibird is.
Right.
This whole area here, in fact, you know what? Where the cookie plate is.
Oh yeah.
This is a whole
Oh.
sort of, this is a big hub of area. Like, there's a lot of commotion and stuff. You guys are just outside of it, just like in a dark patch, sort of. We'll say you're just behind this building over here.
We put
So
that cookie.
I'm going to
plate
keep
there on
moving the
purpose.
icons really slightly so that Steve has to move them a lot. And then you see, there you guys are.
Wow,
I
look,
know.
it's all flashing.
It's all, and that's
all animated and stuff.
Oh, it's pretty.
Isn't it great?
See, look, we moved.
It's my face.
No, it's Albert's face.
Albert's face.
Oh, obviously. Okay, so yeah, and then you guys are just outside of this big commotion, this big hubbub, this big. Well, I mean, basically, people are on guard. People are trying to fight the fire, which is spreading to buildings and things like that. And people over here are still sort of crawling out of bed. It was 4 a.m., so they're rolling out their hammocks, grabbing their rifles, and sort of running past. And people are streaming this way. But over here is where most of the people already are.
Look at those idiots.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at them trying to put the fires out.
You
Their
hear, like-
friends. Idiots.
Should we go so I can never see you all again?
my stomach and eyes hurt from
You
multiple
look
failures.
you look a bit concerned.
Hog's normally green. He's looking a bit more green.
Very, very sick hog.
Okay, so how are you guys proceeding from here? You passed stage 1 of the test.
Woo!
Getting over the little wall.
I did it with. I was like,
Wait,
Next stage, we will open a door without falling and
Gymnastics.
hurting ourselves.
What are the walls? Can we starfish again? So let's find out now. So how do you want to do this? This is it.
Okay,
You want
so
to keep being stealthy?
I think it's probably a good idea to do that for as long as possible. Because we know there are people near us. They're getting out of bed.
They're still going across.
Is there a reason that we would want to maybe go into the buildings and search around, or should we just try to make a break for the Vertibird?
I mean, we'd probably be able to hear people in the building. Is there any footsteps in the building or breathing or anything? We can roll for that, right?
Notice check. You absolutely can.
One.
Okay.
So if you have I think you both have skills in your notice, so that's a white and a black each. And notice on your perception, I believe?
Oh yes, I do.
Notice.
Perception. Oh, my perception is 6.
Perception 7.
Oh, right there. Yes, and I have got perception of 5.
Which apparently help you hear better.
Yes. I'm going to use, or maybe they're like laser eyes.
Oh.
If I do like a crit, they just go vroom. So, well, shall we see if there's anything good in this building before we just bundle over to the Vertibot?
Oh, again? Okay.
My eyeglasses are very special, but I can only use this every now and then, so it takes up a lot of energy. As a famous radio show host, they're very expensive. Very expensive. So I'm looking through.
With your okay, so this is like infrared.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are no heat signs in this building.
No heat signs.
This is not rigged, by the way. I can't believe this is happening. I'm the most unlucky person.
Are these dice loaded? What's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
In one 2-hour session, I've rolled 17 X's, so we're good. Don't worry. You still make your check for me.
Okay, still make my check then. So let's get ready. So mine's a bit less. My perception is 5.
Perception is 5, but I hope passes.
We've got an exclamation mark and a Nuka-Cola bottle.
Yeah, that's fine.
Where are you looking? Are you looking in the same building?
What were you doing? Were you looking?
Were you looking in
or were you
one
listening?
next to
I
us?
was
And the other one?
listening.
Oh, you was
with
listening.
my ears.
Supersonic
Hawk
ears, apparently.
With your supersonic hawk ears, there is the beeping of something electrical going on in there, but you can tell there aren't any people in there.
There's no people in there, but there's some electrics in there.
Mm.
Maybe it's something we could do to help us. Maybe it, like, say, turns off security measures or something like that. Or it could be a toaster.
Or we could walk in there and explode.
Or that.
I hope it's a toaster.
Oh, you're no fun.
That's got to eat. Okay, so we know that building's safe. Should we take a look inside since we know it's safe on 2 fronts?
Yes.
We might as well, shouldn't we? Who's going first?
What side are we sneaking round? Because this side everyone is, but this side people are coming through.
That's a good point. Is there a
I feel like this
designated area for a
side's
door?
There's one door coming in the front, and maybe we'll say there's 2 windows along the back.
It might be better to go.
There you go.
I'm not sure about you jumping through a window after the last catastrophe.
Well, that's why you're going to do it.
Oh, okay. You want me to go in and look for you?
Yeah, you're going to go look for me
Okay.
with your special
there's no
eyes.
one in there, so my glasses.
Yeah, you might
That's
find
true,
something really
'cause
cool.
I'll spot the good things.
Maybe
Okay.
there's a radio in there playing empty
Radio,
sound.
I'm in, and you just see me just like launch myself towards
You
the
can
window.
change the frequency.
Straight through the wall.
Just like not that way, this way. Just go round, but not like heavy, just like a comical like bang.
Maybe
And then I
go
walk
in,
round to
change
the
all
window.
the radios in the land to your frequency.
To my
Every time you go around,
channel.
just change that.
My name's Albus, and this is my radio. I was here.
So you were jumping through the
So
window,
I'm gonna
right?
go through the window, yeah.
Roll me stealth.
Stealth.
Hmm.
Okay, I have a bop in stealth,
Oh, you do? Oh.
and it's agility, which is 6.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, fair.
This is gonna be so weird.
This
if
is
it's
another crit.
one. This is gonna
Oh.
be mad. I got a 6 and a bop. So
Right.
that
Still a pass and an extra
Still a pass.
success.
Brilliant.
Lucky. You land. And you see a terminal sort of flashing next to you. And then you sort of look around a bit more. And you see 2 quite large sort of pods with 2 protectrons standing inside of it.
Boom.
Oh.
You could not detect their heat signal because they are robots. Had you failed that test, they would have woken up.
Oh,
dear.
okay. I'm just sort of like talk through the window very quietly. Are any of you good at like hacking?
I believe I do have no skills in computers, really, or is that a specific
picture
skill?
of computers is up
I
here.
have
So if you
5
look
intelligence,
on
but
your
a
little
minus 4
character
on
sheet.
computers.
This will be a terminal, which is up there on your actual intelligence stat. So you see if it's got a little picture of it.
Point to me. I'm being blind.
Right there.
Oh.
Little terminal.
Oh, I do have a terminal symbol and
You do?
intelligence 5.
Oh.
We have
That
intelligence.
number matters, right? I have 3. I don't think.
It means I'm better at the computers than you
well,
are.
you see, there are some rather friendly-looking robots in here that I'd rather not wake up, and I'm kind of scared to jump back through the window because I may have jumped through, but there is some nice stuff in here, so you could, like, you know, do your little, and I'll do my, and it'll be good.
Is there a toaster?
Is there a toaster?
Perception check, toaster.
You know what? There is the nicest toaster you've ever seen. It is pristine. It's like it's pretty warm.
It's got slots of bagels in it.
It does. It has,
Bagels.
it has a little like holder. You can heat up beans in it while you're doing it. It's
bean
Can I
lovely.
just throw the toaster at Hog? Just.
Do you want to do that?
I want
Do you
to
want
throw
to
it.
throw
Okay.
a toaster
Yeah,
on?
absolutely.
I'm trying to make it so he can catch it, but I'm not telling him. So I'm like kind of on purpose throwing it at him without him knowing.
Just roll me a flat out agility check, please.
There we go.
So just
Let's-
white.
Yeah, just the wet one.
Let's toss the toaster.
6.
6.
And I've got 6.
Hog catches it.
Come on, Hog. Do your best.
I shout yeet as I do it.
Hog turns around where he's been looking and sort of looking at a shiny rock, and he goes, "Hey guys, ah!"
Oh no.
As he takes a toaster and lets out a loud shout.
Oh no.
Oh, lovely.
As the beeping in the room gets louder.
Oh.
And the pods sort of, you hear a hiss of gas escaping, and the pods slide open, and out step 2.
Very friendly Protectron.
I mean, no, I'm not currently hostile Protectrons.
No?
No.
I just turn to you and go, worth it.
You guys just chatting between the windows.
while they're just coming out, I'm just worth
You
it.
need like a catchphrase like, stay toasty.
Oh god. It's
Hog is
getting
hurt, by the
toasty
way.
in
You
here.
know what? Let's work on our damage on Hog.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
it's in trouble. So you're actually hurting Boss
in the
Hog, our
face.
commander.
It was too funny not to do
You hit
it.
him in the face with a toaster.
Albert would have done that. I would have done that to Hog because I'm like precious Hog baby.
Would
But
Albert do
Albert definitely would have done that. I have to stay true to Albert.
So,
What do you mean you have to stay true to Albert?
I have to stay true to what Albert would do.
You are
out
Albert.
of character.
Yes, what I mean. Like, out of
Oh,
character.
okay.
Because I wouldn't hurt Hog. As me, as in
No one would
KayPOW
hurt
wouldn't.
Hog.
I would like cradle Hog like a little baby and be like, oh, Hog, let me Hog.
Also, I think he
Just
smells
feed him.
terrible.
Yeah,
It's
just
I
feed
wouldn't
him.
care. I'd wear a mask.
With his one tooth.
Little baby, you know, just I'd feed him baby food. Oh, Hog.
So the Protectrons kind of boot up and come to life, and they go, "Who are you? Designate code, please."
What's your designate code?
Oh, designate code. Can I see anything around the room that's like
No.
the password is?
Password is password123.
The password
No.
is hidden inside the toaster.
The password is inside you.
Is no longer in the room.
I honestly, Albert would probably just turn to him and go, I am famous radio show host Albert, and I am here to sign your autographs.
Perfect. Roll me deception.
Oh, my deception is I've got a bop,
Yep.
and I've
So,
got 5, and I've. what
but
do these things
would you
mean?
say you're doing this with confidence?
Oh yes.
Look at this. So because you have a special, what is it? Yes, you have +2 to charisma when you're acting confident.
Oh, I'm so confident.
So this is
because I
up-
just launched this toaster at Hog and it's made me really laugh. So
This
I'm
is
like,
up to a 7 now.
And I just backflipped over a wall.
That was cool.
You should feel pretty
Okay.
tough
I'm
right
pretty
now.
confident right now.
So yes, this is going to be succeeding on a 7. That's another crit. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I just go, I am Albert, famous radio shows. You've probably heard of my favourite tune, Atom Bomb Baby. Yes, Atom Bomb Baby. That's my favourite song to play. It's nice to meet you. Do you have any autographs? My friends.
Okay, so the Protectrons stop. And they look at you and they go, scanning databases. Confirmed.
Okay, so they...
High profile. Will alert. And then you hear this robotic voice go on and say, everyone, we have a special guest today.
Ooh.
Please meet in apartment 42C for autographs.
Well, well done, Albert. Now they're going to come here.
By the way, you are currently in here. You two are sneaking around
Everyone's
the back.
Just
And there
a
are new-
toaster-shaped imprint
Waffle
in
iron
Hog's
face.
face.
Hog's cradling this toaster like, I love it, but wow.
love my
He does not sound like that either. So, you guys are at the back. You guys are in. So we're being flanked by 2 Protectrons who are going, oh my god, I am such a fan. And,
Just loving it. Like,
and walking over comes a crowd of various angry. Not angry, confused.
Yes.
Very confused looking people.
Before they walk in, I just go, get away from the window.
Oh dear.
But in like a way that like, I want all the attention. The attention's on me.
This is mine.
This is my robot fair.
Okay, so have all of the guards in this area flooded to this area then?
So for the most part, so this fire's died down now. Okay, it's still sort of there's commotion and stuff, but all the guards on here are doing stuff. Most of the people who were fighting it have heard this and gone, it's 4:30 in the morning, what? And have come over sort of to see what's going on. You have a large crowd forming out. In fact, let's put the large crowd down. They can be these exclamation marks.
Fantastic.
Albert would be just in their element.
I mean, Albert's going to have
care.
to be.
They're just so distracted by the fact that all these people are swarming them.
So, the largest one comes forward.
Ooh.
And Trixie seems like a bit of a leader or something. He goes, Albert, is it really you?
Yeah, this is I, Albert, on the radio show.
Oh my god! I'm such a big
You know,
fan.
I heard of this place. I had one of my scouts come here, and they said it was fabulous, and I should come and sign all your autographs for you. So, you know, I thought I'd do a surprise visit, make everybody like, you know, surprise.
I mean, surprised? Yes.
Yeah, I know.
It is 4:30 in the morning.
Well, it wouldn't be a surprise if it was 4 o'clock in the day.
Now, I
as
trust you.
As a famous, you know, this is the time my show starts, so it made sense. We're doing a special...
sorry. Which show is that? Sorry.
It was
the exact one.
It was the Wasteland Radio Show by Albert Magnum. Yeah, Wasteland Radio Show by Albert Magnum. Yes.
I don't think that was the right name.
It was. It was that one. But it's called
Roll me
various
deception
things.
check because it was not that one. Right words, wrong order. A 6 on your charisma. You are being confident, so that's one success. Okay. Did you start the fire?
Oh no, I don't know what that was about. It startled me. I mean, if you have any information, I'd love to talk about it on my show. But I mean, we're having a bit of a break right now. You may have heard that we're not playing on the radio, and I'm kind of.
I haven't heard that. Why?
I'm on a holiday. Well, because I'm here.
Oh no!
I'm on holiday, so I thought I'd, you know, do a little tour.
we have a radio beacon.
Really? Would you like me to do a special show? I can't do it right now because I'm a bit busy.
What
but
are you busy
I can
doing?
definitely
I thought you were
come
here
back.
to do a show for us.
Well, yes, I'm signing autographs. Look at all your friends that have come to see me. And then I have somewhere else to be, you know, down the road, because, you know, I'm Albert and I have lots of, you know, people to see. I am the Albert.
Albert! Me and my man, we've had a very tough day. I don't know how you got in my camp, but you're Albert. Like, you're just Albert.
Well, I mean, your security guards are a bit partial to a little bit of caps. I mean, and I am Albert. I'm kind of rich, so you might want to talk to them about that. Not
he
me.
looks over the security guards, who are here, by the way, and they just go,
Don't you lie! It wasn't any of these ones.
Some of the dead ones over there.
It was, yeah, they were very nice, and now they're on fire. It's such a shame. Such a shame.
Okay, tell you what. We all need some sleep. We'll give you a bunk, you know, and have all that, and then we'll give you free room.
Brilliant.
But can you just, you know.
Do you have a pen?
No, I don't. Oh. Can you do that performance you always do on the show?
Oh, yes.
You know the one.
Oh, yes, I know the one.
You know the one.
Oh, welcome to the Albert Show. Today we sing Wasteland. Woo. There you go. I know. It's even better in person.
That's not how I remember it.
You
sound.
That we do put a little bit of a filter on because before I never wanted the fame, so I hid away. But then things changed, and you know, I decided, you know what? I'm sick and tired of people not knowing who I am walking down the street. I'm Albert.
I feel that.
So you know, I came out here. I mean, everyone thought I was a guy because my name's Albert. I mean, how judgmental? How judgmental? Just rude. I never said I was a guy on the show. Rude. Typical people.
I mean, you're surprisingly quite convincing right now.
Well, I am very good at convincing people.
Okay, he goes, you know what? I know exactly where you're coming from, but like, when is it going to be Jeffrey's time to shine? You know?
I totally feel you. You know, I would love, when I'm done from my holiday and touring, I would love to have you on my show.
I've been working on my beatboxing.
Yes, I would. You know, I was thinking, it's like you can read my mind. I was thinking about having a talent show, and you would be perfect.
Oh,
Oh,
I'd
I
love to
love
force
it.
you into talent show right now, but we don't have the time for that. So,
Are we
But
just
you're
lis-
right. You need sleep.
You guys
and
like backed
please
up
I was
against
gonna
show
say,
the-
Are we
me.
just listening to this?
They're
or-
just hearing all of it, going, "What is they doing?"
well, actually, Hog is sitting next to you, stringing his toaster, and he just goes, "I mean, what's that sound like? There you go. They're distracted. I mean, we got the pilot, and I got the toaster. I mean,
That's true. I mean, we don't need to leave with her.
I don't like her. Do you?
I've never liked her. In fact, I don't trust her, if I'm completely honest.
You know what?
But
I don't think she's Albert,
she
Alfred.
does have Albert's Pip-Boy though.
and it fits very oddly.
It does fit very oddly. But then again, I don't really want to question it when they're distracted, so maybe we should try to take advantage of this distraction.
Let me just make a couple of rolls back here quickly.
No, what is Hog doing?
Something with the toaster, most likely.
Oh no,
No, he isn't. He was
Hog,
making
don't
it-
do anything with
He's
the
making a
toaster.
couple of lucky checks. He's good.
Okay.
Yeah, and nothing's happened. Yeah. So Hog's like, just sort of.
Yes, let's see if we can maybe use this advantage to get nearer towards the Vertibird.
Can I roll to see if I can like notice out the corner of my eye that you're leaving?
Yeah, roll no. Yeah, no, you can.
I'm not making this.
It's going to be difficult because you're there going, it's me! So, you know.
I
But
mean,
you give it a go
I
if you
feel
want.
like. Well, actually, no. Maybe I wouldn't have noticed because Albert would have totally been engrossed in the fact. No, I wouldn't. Albert wouldn't have.
You wouldn't have cared,
Albert
would
He
you?
wouldn't have
Albert
worked.
only
Albert
cares for
wouldn't-
the fans.
He only
Okay.
cares the fans. But he would be going, you know what? You're right. You need sleep. Just show me to the bunk. We can do this in the morning. I'm so sorry. I just thought it'd be great if I turned up when my show starts. You know, it's just
No, I
terribly sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. And but first, some autographs, just please, just a couple.
Oh
just a
yeah,
couple.
okay. Do you have a pen? I would love a pen.
No, we got a bloody stick. I don't know what to do autographs with in the thing. It's fine. So they all crowd around you in the middle of this thing, and you guys have free roam to sort of get where you
Brilliant.
got to get.
Okay, so do we know, is all the guards there, or are we still unsure if there are people still
There
in
are still some
Maybe
over
some
here.
don't like radio and aren't interested by Albert. As part of that would be to
I mean, you know that there
How
are
could you
guards
not be
still up,
interested
sort
in
of.
the
The guards have
Albert?
returned to the walls up here.
Curious
okay.
crowd.
Curious crowd.
That's them. They're curious. Oh, they're not curious anymore. Now it's just sort of excitable, maybe?
Excitable
Happy
crowd.
crowd.
Happy crowd.
Fangirls and boys.
All right then. So with this happening, then I think it would be best if maybe we start to maybe creep around the back of the buildings, quite near the guards on the towers, but rather than just walking in the middle of these pathways.
Yeah.
So we're just in view of everybody. So if we can maybe sneak around the sides to head towards the Vertibird at the back.
Make me a stealth check, and I'm going to give you a couple of extra dice because everyone's very distracted by this
Okay, then.
loud experience happening.
So
it's
for
like,
us-
there's fire, it's 4 a.m., there's a celebrity.
The fire.
Am I
So for my
dreaming?
stealth
They're all
check, then I have a
pinching themselves.
-4 and a magnifying glass.
-4. So I'm going to give you, it's a -4. You are going to still get a black and 2 greens.
2 greens.
Yes.
Mm.
So, give it a go.
All right. So white one as well.
You're sneaking around on a, what is it, agility? So you're going to hope for a crit currently. Well, you want a 1. You want a 1.
One.
Oh. No, this is fine. Okay.
Okay.
You become a shadow sneaking in the night. No, you absolutely do. You manage to slink around perfectly.
Nice.
Perfect, exactly as you want to. You hug the shadows. You manage to, with a roll like that, Hog isn't even going to try and mess it up for you.
Okay.
You see for a second his toaster like falls and almost clashes on something, and you catch it and hand it back to him.
Nice.
I know.
Okay. So with that being said,
do
how
you move
far
to?
can
Hog
we
named his
go?
toaster.
You can move anywhere around this area, or you can sort of jump to the next building.
Okay. Well, I think maybe what we should probably do is just get as close as we can to the Vertibird. So maybe hide behind this building
Hide
back
behind
here.
up over there. I like it. So you're moving over there.
And we do have guards above us still.
There are guards behind, but with the stealth like that, they are looking out into the wastelands.
Not at Albert, unfortunately.
Not at Albert. No. Yeah, Albert. So the autographs are sort of winding down now. Do each of your autographs look the same, or are they just wildly different
I
variations?
have perfectly
Okay,
made this
fair, good.
autograph. I've spent hours practicing.
So there are people coming here. You see one guy come up in like full power armor, and you just sign his forehead. And
Nice.
it's
Yeah,
just-
just sign the power.
So you're signing like weird weapons you've never
Someone
seen
comes
before.
up to me and they're like, I'm gonna get this tattooed later.
Oh my god.
Someone comes and tries to hand you a tattoo gun, like, tattoo it now.
Albert would be like, alright.
So after you have finished branding
Tattooing
everyone,
Someone comes with a hot iron, brand me!
Brand me, Albert.
and that's where it ends. So the big boss, he goes, right lads, come on, let's let the star have her rest, and we'll all have, when the sun
Wonderful.
rising, we'll all have that. What happened to that magic show you used to do? How about that?
You know, that kind of ended a while ago, and it was for a very good reason. Someone came in and, you know, they thought that it was real, and they cried, and it was really upsetting, and I couldn't get past it. Just a little kid crying in my studio, and it was, you know, you could, if you look back at that show, you can slightly hear them crying in the background. It's mortifying.
I also
You know,
heard
that's a
she-
secret.
She once sawed someone in half for realsies.
Yeah,
That wasn't part of the
That wasn't
Yeah.
part of that, no, yeah.
That was
that
just
was
for
a
the sake of
problem. That was fun.
So everyone else
I
sort of
didn't- I didn't-
disperses. These guys are going to start
Thank you
sort of
very
walking
much.
up
Thank
here.
you. It was wonderful to meet you.
A couple of guys going to go over here, and
This
you were
is the
sort
day
of.
that you will remember that you met Albert of the radio.
So
so-
you are left with just this one last guard, and he goes, right. Shall I escort you to your quarters?
Oh, that would be
Oh, we
wonderful.
have cleared everyone out. You'll have the entire place to yourself.
Oh, thank you
Nice.
so much. I'm a very light sleeper.
And obviously, armed guards out the front all night long,
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
making sure you are safe. Make sure no one can get in or out
Wonderful.
all night.
Beautiful. That
And
sounds
he leads
perfect.
you over to here. Over to this
They did say
one.
no one could get in or out.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
Presumably.
windows,
They said no one. It's going to be difficult.
right? There's windows.
Okay.
Let's see.
I would,
You've inadvertently
I would
become
say
prisoner.
good night to them, and the guy that is on the door is probably one of the people that I've signed their forehead or something, and they've got
Yes,
just
he-
autographs all over them. And I go, it was so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for looking after me. Like I said, I'm a very light sleeper, so if you hear walking, it's me pacing, you know, trying to get tired. But you know, I've got to do some weird stuff.
I
Being
mean,
on radio
if
does
you want,
in
we
a
could
bit.
talk maybe for a bit.
That would be
I'm your
great. Could
biggest
you
fan.
sing for me? Could you sing Atom Bomb Baby? That would put me right to sleep. You know, just sing loudly through the door, but not looking through because that's creepy. You know, you are. You know, don't look through the door. Thank you. Albert!
So, yeah, sure. He's really overexcited, and he goes, and 3 people come out, and they start singing in barbershop quartet style, and it is beautiful.
How did it sound?
I can't do all 4 voices, sadly. No.
Atom Bomb
They start doing
Baby.
Mr. Sandman.
Atom Bomb.
They don't know Atom Bomb.
Oh dear.
I know. So they're all singing Mr. Sandman, trying to lull you into a
Mr.
sleep,
Sandman.
and all very excited for your talent show.
I'd probably listen to it for a minute and go, wow.
You guys also can probably
That is
hear this.
amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing. And then after a little while, they're still once they've got into like the chorus, this is a bit more loud. I'd try and sneak out the window.
Okay, when they're really going for it.
They're
They're
really
snapping
going
their
for it.
fingers.
When they've got to like the first chorus, so I've still got quite a lot of the song left.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and like sneakily get out the window.
Okay, roll me a stealth check if you can.
Come on, I've just done stealth and I can't remember. Okay, agility 6, stealth. I've got a block.
So just the white and the black. Yeah, go for it.
I've got a block.
I've got a block. That is a critical fail.
Oh, so you tried to get out the window?
I like just face. I forget to open the window.
Exactly.
And I just face plant it.
You do.
I just,
You get out in a shower of glass and
Ooh.
smashing and noises.
I'm just like, thank God they were singing.
Oh, yeah, I thought we did it
The
badly.
singing stops, and you hear bashing on the door. It's like, Miss, are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry, I just, please don't come in. I like to sleep in the nude. Don't come in.
What was that?
I would be I fell over. I know. I was taking off my pants and I tripped over my pants. I'm not very agile. Just leave. Just don't talk to me right now. I'm so embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry. I will replace the vase that I shattered. I'm sorry. You just hear me like.
Honestly, they're all standing around like staring at each other like, should we go?
Maybe we should just stay away from this situation.
Roll me a deception check to see if they investigate further. If not, oh lord, I'm sorry.
Okay, deception block.
Have some
Charisma
space.
5.
Go for it.
There we go.
Space on
Pop
there.
that down there. There we go.
Charisma 5. I'm also going to use this to show how in danger
I
you
feel
guys
like
are at
I'm
the point.
still feeling pretty confident because I've had people singing a quartet. At my
I'm
door.
gonna say that you weren't acting confident there. You were very acting. That was a break in the thing.
Wow.
So it's gonna be a 5.
True.
That was a
Ooh.
very unconfident, scared way of persuading someone. That's a 10.
Ooh.
That's a failure.
Ooh.
So they are going to go.
They're definitely going to come in, aren't they?
I heard smashing around. Should we? We'll guard the perimeter. Okay, we'll just have a quick check, and then we won't look. Don't worry. We'll just have a quick look. Okay.
Oh,
And they start
no.
getting around here. It's okay. These two start going around there.
Oh,
These two stay here.
Can I jump back through the window before they get round? Or try to?
Yeah, no, it's open. Sure. If you
I'll
want.
try to ninja myself back through. Repeating the agility 6.
Yeah. Oh no, it's absolutely fine. No, don't worry. I mean, you land on your face when you get back in, but the door's already open.
Would
So-
she have to reenact set the scene as she described it for these people?
Just quickly strip off.
Would you have to quickly
And lay
smash
on
the
the
vase?
floor.
lie on the
They
floor?
are absolutely.
They're not coming in.
They are
said
not
the
looking in the
perimeter.
door.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
They go past the window and they go. I see a lot of broken glass. It's fine. Don't look. Don't look.
I just shout, "Don't look! Don't look!"
Hog goes. Now's our chance. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Come on.
So, since everyone is distracted by
Everyone's distracted.
the fire and the barbershop quartet,
No one is looking here.
no
this
one is
way.
looking towards the Vertibird. I
Yep.
think we need to make a break for the Vertibird and maybe try to get it fired up.
Let's go. And Hog starts running.
No, Hog, don't start with Hog.
He makes it. He's fine.
You made it. Okay, fine. I was going to suggest quietly
He's so
going
small,
towards.
No one would see him.
That's
He's
true.
Like a little tiny.
He's there.
Okay, and I would like to go over as well and maybe check the Vertibird, make sure it's safe and ready to take
Okay,
off.
so you-
make sure it's not booby trapped or anything
You can
like
make
that.
it over here. So you're sort of like perched by the edge of the helicopter platform. It's probably about chin height for you.
Okay.
Hog's there like, what is it? It's not in pristine condition. It's been looked better. It's a bit rusty, but it is, from your expert opinion, flyable. It looks like it's been shut down for the night. The engines are off. It looks like it's locked up.
Okay, but it's good to go.
It looks like if you could get in and turn it on, you could fly it.
Okay, so I would like to maybe get into the Vertibird. Oh, some other questions. Is there like a mounted gun on the Vertibird we could put Hog onto or something like that?
You haven't seen any yet, but
Haven't seen any
the
yet. Can we
side
check
shutters are
for any weaponry aboard the Vertibird
You
that may
know
help
that-
us rescue our friend Albert?
Do you just want some snacks? Eat some snacks. Come on. I'm
Hang
just
on,
sitting
we'll
here
get
eating all the snacks.
You guys have any cookies? Could you just throw one through the window for me, please?
So
I could really.
you know from your time as a pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you a pilot, by the way? How did you get your piloting expertise?
I learned a long time ago. I learned a very long time ago, and I'm just for hire. Okay, I'm just for hire. You found me, Mr. Hog, and that's all it is. I'm just going to get you to where you need to go. Don't you worry about that. So
I actually was quite confident. I'm sold. Sure.
let's go
Okay.
and check for some weaponries or anything that will help us out to rescue our friend Albert, who is currently more of a prisoner than she was a
So you
moment
can
ago.
crawl up here, and you can see this Vertibird, and side shutters are up. You can tell from the model that this is one that normally comes equipped with miniguns in the side.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to ask Mr. Hogg if I can get this thing up and running, if I can get the engine fired up, can you be ready on a gun, ready to maybe take out some of these people who are keeping our friend Albert and not shoot through the building where Albert is in?
Have I let you down yet?
Yes.
Oh, we'll get ready for one more.
There we go. Let's do it.
Hog's
Okay.
in charge now.
So we're gonna. Do we need to do a roll to fire up the Vertibird or
You
anything
need to
like
do
that?
a roll. Do me a machinery, repair and craft machinery, just to see if you can sort of jimmy. Actually, give me just repair and craft machinery. Normally you
so
have to
just
do
a black and a
lockpick,
white.
but you know this, yeah.
Okay, so we got an X and a blank.
No, you're the pilot. Do Vertibirds have car alarms?
They're self-destruct buttons.
That does not go off. Okay, that ruins my plot.
No, they do not have alarms as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
But they can make lots of loud noise with the combustion engine going boom, boom, boom.
I think you sort of all you try
Spitting
and really
smoke.
do is you try and sort of get your way in. You get like a little bit of metal, and you're like fiddling around, and then you just twitch it, and for some reason one glass pane just completely shatters through the door, and just lets little tinkles through, and you hear some like, is that another wind? Is that Albert again? Let's go check on the bird. Let's go check on the bird. Let's go to sleep.
Okay, they're going back to sleep. That's good.
You guys go. Okay, these two are coming to check. But you
Albert's singing again.
You can sort of reach into the door now and like unlock the door from the other side and jimmy away in there.
Okay, so we're in the bird.
You're
We've made
in the
it
bird.
into the Vertibird.
Zip.
And we now need to very quickly come up with a
I heard
plan
that
to
that's the
rescue
word.
Albert. The bird is the word, it's true.
This is our Vertibird. It's a
Like
bottle
some
cap.
dank memes.
There you go.
Best
Oh.
Vertibird ever.
It's pretty good, right? So, you guys are in the Vertibird.
Excellent.
You are going to have to meet another repair and craft machinery just to get it started up. Be aware, when you get it started up, people are going to notice it starting up.
That is true. Okay, so I just need a black and a white one again, I believe.
I
repair
will
craft
say...
machinery.
Maybe make me a repair and craft machinery roll. Just one. And this isn't for the same thing, it's for something completely different in my head.
Okay.
I feel like I'm being deserted.
5 minus 1.
Mhm.
That succeeds.
Okay.
You feel like you know that there was a radio in that room, and you feel like you could modify the ham radio here to sort of broadcast slightly to the room that Albert's in.
Brilliant.
Ooh.
We could tune it to Albert Station.
Or you could just listen to Albert Station. Instead of planning anything, you could just listen
I'm
to
on
some
holidays.
tunes. Yeah.
Okay.
So you now have, if you want, a direct line of talk in between
As you're
the party.
scanning through, you just hear
Okay.
Albert's radio
So-
station, which is just the same song.
So Albert can
playing
hear.
over and over again because he's on holiday.
So Albert can hear me on the radio. I can say something like, "Psst, Albert, I don't mean to alarm you, but we've managed to get the Vertibird. Is there any way you can get out?"
Is there a toilet in this room?
Yes.
Yes.
Dang it.
That's not a bad thing.
I was gonna try. I was gonna say I need the toilet.
Oh no, they've given you the most pristine suit. You
Move
think this
away.
might have been like the big boss's commander's room. This is
Oh,
nice.
okay. I look around. Have the guards like gone back to the front now?
They've
They're
done
quite
their little
happy.
loop.
They're-
I think actually 2 of them have gone now. They've broken up
yeah,
the
they've
box
done
shop
their
quartet.
quartet.
They did the whole, do you think she liked it? She hated it. She hated it.
It was wonderful. You did great, guys. You did wonderful. I'm proud of you. And I turn back to you and go, sorry, I have to do that. I mean, there is a window that has been opened that I could jump through. I don't say anything about the fact that I've
Opened.
smashed it. You'd probably go, we heard a large smash. No, I opened it.
Okay. So is there a way you could get out without the guards alerting you, or do we need to somehow
I could
help you?
try, but be prepared to come and just grab me if you can. You know, have you got a rope?
We don't have a. Oh, do we have a rope? Can we search for a cabin for anything like that?
Sort of Hog, you're sort of in the cabin getting things fired up, which is Hog sort of goes back into the hull, and you hear lots of rustling around, and like a spanner flies past you at some point, and he comes back with a big old rope.
We got a big old rope, or we could lower the cable from the toaster, and then you could hold on to the toaster cable.
Has the toaster got a name yet? I feel like Hog would have
Patricia.
named it.
Patricia the toaster.
I mean, we could. How's
like a
Patricia doing?
Okay, well, we've got a rope. So if you can get out the back, then we can lower a rope down, and we do have Mr. Hogg who is able to use the minigun should we need to.
Okay,
Do you think you could do that for
I will
us?
do my best. I will jump up. If it goes wrong, I will shout something. What word would you like me to shout? What's the code word?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
I'm in.
Short, concise, sweet. I like it.
Exactly. Okay, no, yeet. Yeet.
Okay. Wait. We can't have 2 code words. Which one would you prefer?
Yeet.
Okay, perfect. And I just start walking away and doing it without.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even say bye. I just
Perfect.
start walking towards the window.
Do you start firing up this Vertibird?
We start to get the Vertibird fired up, get it ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
We've got our big man on the gun right there. He's ready to take out any bad guys who come towards us, hopefully.
Okay, so yeah, you flick all the switches, you start the end sign up, the shutters sort of automatically go down, Hog stands there, minigun, and he's like,
Oh yeah, he's really short. I didn't think about that. Wait, he's 4'5".
yeah, but
That's short.
he's also sitting down.
You
Oh,
can
down.
stand on Patricia.
That's
He stands on Patricia, his foot goes inside one of the toaster slots. It's just a big old metal boot for him now, and he's going, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, he is on the gun, like you said, and this thing starts to shoot out, and you can tell. I was about to say something mean to Steve. All the spotlights go inwards. Steve, can we do that? We probably can't do that. All of the sort, you see all the guards on the walls look around. They sort of check their time. They're like, hey, don't worry.
Okay.
You can see everyone sort of checks like, is this the dawn one? It's a bit early, isn't it? Like, where's And then you see, like, they all look around to a quite nice cabin. And if someone comes up dressed in a pilot uniform, they're like, "Oh, what's up? My ship. And people start to unsling their rifles. They start to unsling pistols. Some people go running off to other locations.
Right, okay. Seeing as they are definitely already onto us, I think we need to start mounting a proper rescue and get Hog spooling up the minigun and get ready to go and rescue Albert, who is currently still inside but about to get through the window.
Hopefully much
If we can get above the room, lowering the rope down.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Do you want me to get on the roof?
Can you get on the roof?
I would probably
Can
try
you do
and get on the
another backflip on the roof?
If I heard all this commotion, I'd go, right, rope it is, because, you know, I don't think I'm going to be able to run through without someone shooting me, because it'd be obvious I'm going to the Vertibird, and they'd be like, Albert's running to the Vertibird, so I'm
He's trying to take it down for us.
I'll try and get on the roof.
Okay, so because this distraction, you can just get out the back window easily. Yeah. I'm going to need acrobatics or athletics to go up on the roof.
Okay, I'll probably like vault.
This is it. All those
I'm going to
crits.
try and you like stand on the window and like reach up.
Okay,
we'll see if I do it.
Have an extra green because that is an easier way of doing it.
Alright.
Who are you? Okay.
So I sort of just stand on the window and like launch myself up and then roll over on the roof and stand up like, oh, that was awesome. I am Albert of the radio.
I mean, do you say that? There's polite clapping from below.
Well done, Albert.
Okay, so you see, like...
I clap myself.
You sort of go like, and when he's getting to that, and just without even seeing any movement, you just see Albert standing on the roof, just waving.
Clapping? No, I'm not waving. I'm just clapping myself.
Just clapping yourself.
I'm like clapping at myself, like actually pointing my hands.
Okay, so you have
Albert, beautiful work.
Hog goes already, and he's like tied a bit of rope to a secure sort of rail inside the cabin.
Okay. So now let's get ourselves flying directly over to the cabin then.
Make me a piloting check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're a pilot now.
That's true. That's true.
Pilot, plus you have a speciality of being a pilot.
I get an extra 2 skill
plus 2
test
to agility. So you're still on a 5.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
black and a white one then?
Have an extra green there.
An extra green.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's.
And you are succeeding on a 5.
Oh, don't let me down.
This is it. A 5. Boom! Just about a 5. Almost a 6 for the dab, but it's fine, a 5. So, you have managed to successfully get this exactly where you want it, which I guess is sort of here?
Yeah, just kind of somewhere to where we can lower the rope down and Albert can reach it.
Okay.
Assuming Albert can't do a backflip into the Vertibird or something else to
if
surprise
I get
us.
crit, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
What do you shout at Hog?
Yeet!
You shout yeet at Hog.
That's the code
word! No, I would...
So Hog's there just like holding a gun like, what do I do? Yeet!
Say, Hog, fire the minigun down at them. As high as he can.
Okay, as high as he can. He can't see where he's firing.
Like, hopefully he gets some of them.
So he... It's 3 times out of 5. That's not bad.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So with 3 hits, you can sort of... He'll drive by and he'll take out 2 of these people.
Boom.
Boom, boom. As Hog sort of just
Great job,
becomes a
Hog.
cold-blooded killer.
Maybe
You murdered people. I'm so proud of you.
The Vertibird takes some dinks, and
Ooh,
one of the
not dinks.
yeah, so some sort of laser rounds are coming up. All the turrets on the walls are sort of firing up at it, and
Turrets.
one hits for the air. One hits the engine is the word I'm looking for here, and it starts smoking. It's still flying fine. You can feel it, but it's just smoking a little bit. Would you like to A, climb up the rope, B, hook the rope around your leg and sort of fly away into the sunrise?
I feel like people are going to shoot at us, so I would probably try and climb up the rope as
Let's
best
see how
I
well
could.
you do it then.
Okay.
Roll me.
If I felt like I was slipping, I'd probably like wrap my leg around it like, ugh!
Okay.
But I'm going to attempt to climb it, but if I feel myself slipping, I'll be like, nope,
Roll
I'm just going
me-
to try not to get hit.
athletics, see how fast you can get up this and how well you can.
I do have a thingy. Yes, I do.
You do. You absolutely do.
Oh, goodbye.
dear.
Try again.
I'll just roll this again.
It was a crit.
Oh, so that's a 7, which is a fail, I think. On agility?
Agility is 6. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, oh
So-
dear.
You forego wrapping it around your leg and just sort of hold onto it, but you can't get a grip on it. As this is happening, you see where the other people went. and they start wheeling out this big piece of machinery.
Oh.
And this is a sort of... It's a missile launcher, but not like one you've seen before. This isn't one of those little handheld things. This is a too big to hold
This is a
military
anti-air missile launcher.
That's what I get for missing the dice.
Which means you're going to have to fly away now or be shot.
Well,
how well do you fly away? Or do you keep hovering here?
I think we need to try to use some expert pilot skills, which I do have.
You do. You're
to
expert.
try to maybe dodge as much incoming fire as possible, while still giving Albert another chance to climb the rope.
Okay.
How far away is this big machinery thing?
So it's about over here.
Pretty far then.
Oh.
It's pretty far. It's on the other side of the thing, but you're sort of hovering up. There's a clear view to you, and you have a clear view to it.
Okay. Well, all I can do is like dodge missiles and stall for time. I don't know if you want to maybe do something else.
I mean, Hog's about to go.
Well, I was just thinking I've got a Molotov cocktail.
Do you want to throw some fire at it?
I can try, but I don't think I'm going to be able to throw that far. But I can try, because I can't think of anything else that I can try and do, apart from try and climb the rope again. But if you're doing weird fire, I don't think I'm going to try it if you're like, like dodging people.
I mean, Hog's sort of there, just like vibrating as he shoots them. Let's get out of here!
He's loved every second of it so far.
That's the only thing I can think of that I have is a Molotov cocktail. But
I mean,
try and launch that way.
Or do you just try and hope to hold on and just get out of here as best you can and hope you don't get splashed into every tree on the way?
So am I still on the rope?
You haven't managed to climb up it. You've got a grip on it.
I've got a grip on it.
Yeah. You're on the rope, you're just not up the rope.
If I'm still on it, I would probably, as best as I can, try and climb back up.
Okay.
Continue climbing, because I don't really want to take a hand. If I'm just barely on, I don't want to remove a hand to throw a Molotov cocktail.
Fair, make me another check then. And are you
again.
standing still for this?
I'm trying to steal how aggressive is this missile launcher?
I mean, it's pointed. You roll me a piloting check. You'll be able to probably dodge out of the way the first one. How well you manage to dodge out of it is how well this piloting check goes.
Okay, so white and black again.
White and black. As long as you didn't crit fail. A 9. Now, it is a normal fail, not a crit fail. So, you are having to swerve all over the place.
Right.
You are swerving all over. So, you are going to be able to make your climbing roll. Fine. It's going to be +2 difficulty.
Ooh.
So, you're going to need 3 successes to pass it. Oof, that's mean.
Goofies.
You can do it.
Is it just these two?
You're Albert.
Yep. Actually, it's 2 successes to pass it.
Oh no, poor Albert.
Oh dear. An X and a big boom symbol.
You think you've got on briefly.
Oh.
To the extent that you jump off the roof in a sort of yelp of delight and manage to hold on for a second as you're sort of swerving and the rope sort of swings and smacks you into the wall over here.
Ow.
You're going to take a point of damage, crossover damage for me, and then you are going to land on top of this wall as it sort of drags you and you drop on the wall. I mean, you got to the wall. That's pretty good.
That's true.
I got,
You're higher than you.
I mean, yeah, you got hit in the face a little bit, but...
At least I'm on the wall.
You're on the
At least I'm
wall,
not on the floor.
Are there still guards on the wall?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They know
dear.
what's happening.
I've just like got my shotgun ready, like, oh.
Let's see how well this guy
boy.
fires his giant missile launcher. Oh. So, it is
Actually,
still
if
4
I
o'clock
see
in the
a giant
morning.
missile
And that's
launcher,
a
just
crit fail.
4 points.
Oh, so he missed.
Yeah, that is a complete miss. So
He
he
missed.
launched it, and even though you're sort of swerving in place, you're just there, it just streaks right past you. Not far away, though. Like, it is threatening. And this hits,
Okay.
it's going to hurt.
Right.
And it's weird. As it sort of comes past you see it sort of bending towards you, almost like it's seeking the heat, maybe?
Quickly, throw the toaster out. It's making too much heat.
Patricia!
Hog's just in the back, just like getting bagels and just.
Hog,
so
stop
you guys,
making toast.
Is that something we could? If it's a heat sink, could we actually do that? Could we throw the toaster out?
I would say that
So the missile
Hog's
seeks
not
the
gonna let
toaster.
Patricia
it
go.
might work once, but the engines are a lot hotter than a toaster.
Well, one missile is enough to take us down, presumably. So
That
any
is-
chance?
I have a Molotov cocktail.
I have a toaster.
Fire!
Can we just go?
Okay. Well, so you're on the wall then.
You're on a wall. You manage to stand back up and get a hand back on the rope again.
Okay, so I've got my, I'm back, I've sort of got my feet back, seen the,
You get
seen
a
the rope
feedback.
long-
You're sort of
oh gosh!
swerving around here.
I'm so sorry, I'm really trying. I don't know what's happened to me. I must have used a wave machine net backflip.
And you land next to a guard, and he looks at you and he sort of points his gun at you, and then he sort of sees who you are, and it's the guy who got Albert on his head, and he goes, "Oh no,
Blow his brains out.
Trusted you.
I'm trying to do a stunt show. It's just going very wrong. I'm so sorry. This was a surprise. I'm just going.
Could she convince them that was the plan? And they just completely misunderstood the entire scenario?
Can I do a deception check to see if it believes me?
Yeah, go on then. Treat yourself.
No, we haven't had any combat in this scenario yet.
Oh, no.
A 2, a boom.
My charisma's 5 and I have a block.
Oh, good, okay.
Deception.
So he goes, well, this is some trick. I mean, woo!
I am Albert of the radio, after all.
And he goes, so what happens now?
I'm going to try and get up here, and we have a firework on board, and it's going to go, and it's going to be great. But
I love explosions.
I know. Keep watch. This is going to be epic.
And he does that, and he gets his big power armor hands, and he hooks them down for you, and he gets ready to sort of
he's gonna
hoist
help
you
You
up.
are going to be on my show. Do you
Yes.
have a talent?
I play the harmonica.
You are going to be
Perfect.
great. You and Beatbox Man, it's going to be the best show. Thank you so
we're
much.
rivals.
It doesn't sound like
That's
it's
a
going to be a
deep
very good
rivalry
show.
there. Okay, so he's gonna another athletics check. Have an extra green and an extra black. In fact, no.
I'm
have
making
two
lots of
greens.
friends. Albert is so happy.
I
2
know.
greens.
2 greens.
Thank you, Mr. Power Armor Man.
7 minus 2 are 5.
What was this? Agility.
Agility.
Agility 6 and I have a block.
Finally. So you just sort of, he hooks his hand and he goes, Godspeed, and just launches you up.
Wow! Albert of the radio is
In fact-
flying!
How strong is this boy? So he launches you up, and you
I
fly.
just do this.
So you see, and you sort of go up, and you stop maybe an inch below where you would take a lot of damage.
Ooh.
And sort of hogs you to go, you go like,
Oh god!
You can do a bit of a haircut.
and then you see someone like you sort of fall back down. You're gonna miss it, and then someone reaches out and grabs you, and you see Hog's little hand just like caught onto you,
His
and he
little
grabs you
claw.
in, and he was like, "No, not today," and like pulls you in.
You precious bean!
And now, okay, and the person's now lined up a perfect heat-seeking missile shot at you.
Okay.
It's time to make some evasive maneuvers.
Right.
You look back, you see that your whole person's, everyone you need is here. You have the Vertibird.
Alright, so is there anything else we could do, as we say, the Molotov or the cocktail, to get rid of this missile? Or do we just have to rely on this one dice roll to escape?
We'll see how well. I mean, you can do like barrel rolls. You can cut down loads to the surface. It depends how well you fly. Like if there's no chance the missile's going to hit you, there's
Albert
nothing you need
hears
to
heat
do.
seeking and he
that's
just grabs
true.
the Molotov like, did someone say heat seeking?
Is it already lit? You're just holding a lit Molotov. Come and get me.
You go, no, okay. Sorry.
So
Got a little
make
bit
a
excited.
piloting roll and see how well you manage to avoid this thing.
Alrighty, so using my fantastic pilot skills I've had for my entire known life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the
no.
white one there.
That's okay.
I'll throw that
roll,
back in.
roll it again. Oh, and I think I just. Oh, our table's
Ooh.
done in weird things.
There
That's
we
a
go.
9. That's a failure.
Oh
Oh
no.
boy. Is it Molotov time?
I think it is Molotov or toaster time.
Not Patricia, it's okay. I will do this.
Patricia's the last
And I've got the
resort.
Molotov ready to like throw. Hopefully, I'll throw it towards, like, yeet it so it doesn't
Maybe a-
miss it.
Roll me a throwing check.
Throwing.
So you see, if you look up here, it's on agility. It's this little grenade icon.
Oh, I do
so
have
it's a
one.
6. So
A
just the
6.
white dice.
Just
Okay.
the white dice. Oh
Yep.
my gosh, please. Molotov, be with me.
That's
Molotov!
Okay, so you managed to coat this missile in fire. Okay, and it just sort of explodes right before you. And the guy who said there'll be fireworks, he's like, "Whoa! Yeah!
That was for you! Amazing harmonica dude!
My name is Ricky."
I love you, Ricky! This has been Albert of the radio!
They fire another missile.
Oh, no.
Make another shot.
Make another dodge roll.
Ricky's so confused what was going on. He's like,
Don't worry, Ricky.
Okay, so we've got a 6
fine.
and a blank.
6 and a blank. So you are piloting on a 5 at the moment, aren't you?
Does that include the plus
that includes
2?
the plus 2 because your piloting is on agility, which is a 3. You get plus 2, which is up to 5.
So that's another fail.
That's another fail. So
Oh boy.
So we need to somehow get rid of the missile again.
I don't have it. I think I only had one Molotov cocktail.
We can either shoot said missile out of the sky.
Would a
Or-
shotgun do that?
A shotgun probably would do that, I presume.
But it doesn't shoot very
too
far.
close for the explosion.
Too close
It'll
for the
hurt you.
explosion. And I've only got a pistol, so I'm not going to have any more range than you are. we may just have...
I mean, I do have the rifleman skill.
Do you have a rifle,
You have a double-barrel shotgun. That's not going to get the range you need.
It'll probably explode us as well.
And you're too busy piloting.
And I'm too busy piloting. We may have to sacrifice...
Machine gun!
Oh yeah, we do have the minigun still.
We have a hog in the
We have a hog in the minigun.
No one is there enough. No one is there ready to get on it. This versatile is coming straight towards you. Hog, after him, you were about to throw his toaster away, sitting on the floor, cuddling his toaster.
Then we gotta throw Hog out as well.
No!
Look, I'm all about...
Not where I expected that to go.
Oh my god!
I'm all about the efficiency. He has a hot...
He's toasting a bagel as
He
we
has a
speak.
hot toaster, which
Okay,
will
can we
attract
just-
a
okay.
missile. Missiles
I
love
see you
toasters.
going to grab Hog, and I'm like, Hog, put Patricia down or he's gonna throw you out! Hog, listen to me!
Little
Hog
tear
starts-
coming down his arm.
Not a little tear.
Hog, I will
starts to-
replace Patricia with the best Patricia you've ever seen, I
Hog starts
promise.
to bawl his eyes out. Okay, he is just, and he just holds up this toaster, and he just like pops out the half-cooked bagel. He just goes,
Oh.
Don't worry, Hog, I promise you, Albert of the radio will get you the best Patricia you've ever seen. I have money.
You should definitely hold her to that, because that is something which she could probably do. The most amazing toaster.
You
Oh, the
launch
most
Patricia
amazing
out of
toaster.
like the rear door, and it explodes on impact with this missile.
Yes.
And if it's just you are there flying, like
I'm
cheering,
hugging
you're
Hog.
there. Hog's just there, like silhouetted against the explosion,
Oh.
just like.
I just put a hand on his shoulder and I said, it had to be done, Hog. Had to be done.
Not like this.
Not
like this.
Just know that. Have some comfort in knowing that you did this with Albert of the radio. Does that not give you some comfort?
He was a
No.
toaster salesman before the war.
You guys manage to fly away as they reload this missile. You guys escape with your Vertibird. Okay.
This was Albert of the radio. Thanks for the show. Love you, Ricky.
You fly for about 5 minutes.
Oh.
You do. You have moved up to the co-pilot seat. You have moved. You're still in the pilot
I feel
seat.
like I would want to be on the minigun.
In the minigun, you could, the
Stuff
shafts,
you.
the shafts have gone down. There's nothing to shoot now.
No.
Hog's sitting in the back in the dark, and you guys just sitting up there, sort of chilling, listening to your one song and just sort of celebrating because
I
this
just
is
look
it.
to
You
you
won.
and go, shall we?
And
Should we? Listen. Go on, plug it in. Go on.
Into the holotape player. The loudspeaker on the Vertibird gets put straight in there.
you hear a soft pattern behind you. You hear Hog comes up and he goes, "I guess we did it.
We did.
We did it."
At some cost, Hog. I'm so sorry for your loss.
And I'm so sorry for yours. And you hear the cocking of a very large gun.
Oh.
Oh.
You hear the cocking of 2 large guns as Hog holds 2
just
44
take the holotape
magnums.
back.
Oh.
One to each of your heads.
Huh.
Yeah. And he goes, "Look, we've shared some times, but Hog needs this."
So you were never going to pay us at all, Hog?
I cried over a toaster. You think I have money? My voice gone so much deeper.
Replace Patricia.
That's true.
It's not enough. It's not enough. And he
What
cocks
do you
back.
want,
He cocks
Hog?
back the thing.
We'll get you an Argo.
I want you out of my ship.
Do you know how to fly this by yourself?
Hog,
I can work it out.
Hog, listen. You can't fly this by yourself. You won't reach the pedals. Maybe if you had Patricia on your foot, but Patricia's gone.
Patricia.
He takes a shot out through the roof, and he goes, "I'm not joking."
Like, God damn it, there's a hole in the roof now. Stop blowing holes in my ship.
No. And he has gone a bit mad. And he starts getting his full revolver, and he starts shooting everything he can. He takes shots into the dashboard, shots into the ceiling, shots into it, and he goes, "Patricia!" And sort of everything starts sparking. You can see the joystick starts malfunctioning, and things go in a ball of smoke, and the earth comes towards you faster and faster and faster, until you just crash. You wake up after a little bit of time.
Oh, great.
Steve, could I please have our props for the session?
Oh,
Props for the session.
props.
Oh,
For the
no.
session. So, you know how you guys are saying there hadn't been any combat so far? If we clear
Yes.
this little table,
Oh no, what's
make a bit of
happening?
space. It's basically just
Here's one I made earlier.
here's one I
Pretty
made
much.
earlier.
What have we got? Oh
So
gosh.
I'm going to need a little bit of space,
A little bit of space. Make sure there's enough space for this big old thing to go down.
but
Look at this.
Whoa.
So that is pieces of your wrecked Vertibird,
Oh,
where it crashed into the ground.
oh no, a locust fell off. I think that's okay.
Alex, wonderful.
That is incredibly done.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Where are my little magnets? There's a little magnet.
Can I have a biscuit? I've been watching you guys eat biscuits.
I need a single
I'm absolutely
biscuit.
starving.
Okay,
Thank
we're
you.
about to have a bit of a fight. So
Oh,
have a
well,
biscuit.
we'll have a
please. Go on,
biscuit. Emergency
break.
ration for a biscuit.
Yeah, so we need. Okay, so we are getting into the. Actually, no, we're not getting into that quite yet. You guys wake up, and I assume you're not as happy as you might have been, maybe.
No.
You remember those miniatures I gave you earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you when you wake up from this crash? Put yourself on my little map here.
I was in the pilot seat, so I presume I would be somewhere like near the bird, like on there, or just beside of it, possibly.
Yeah. Anywhere your menu can sit nicely.
Well, I was next to you, so I'll probably be a
Yeah,
little
you're in
bit.
the co-pilot seat.
I would
Imagine
have been
sort of
launched
spun
a
around.
little bit and
Okay.
just sort of.
He's just fine over here. Cowering over by a car is a confused-looking ghoul. As Hog stands there, and he goes, "Oh God, oh no, oh. Hey, no hard feelings, okay?
No hard feelings.
No, I
You put a gun to my head! Albert of the Rate!
You
do
nearly
know
killed
what?
us.
You would have gone the time.
No, please.
Over a toaster.
Wait. Okay, and as you guys sort of having this argument, you start to hear some snuffling and some scuffling.
Snuffling and scuffling.
Snuffling and scuffling.
Snuffle and a scuffle.
Snuffling by itself I can cope with. Snuffling and
Oh,
scuffling.
scuffling. I like
As
scuffle.
bursting from the ground and a couple of places around here are two mole rats.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh,
One
they're
comes
so
over here.
I know it's not meant to be cute, but it is.
I know, aren't they sweet? So we are now in combat, okay?
Right.
Oh,
So we are going to alternate turns. Hog is not fighting this combat. It is you guys against two mole rats, okay?
Okay.
How this is going to work is you are going to have to use your weapons and your beguiling skill to take these guys down. And my mole rat comes. I need my mole rat attacks.
Okay, so I have two weapons myself right now.
You do?
A silenced 10mm pistol and also a Deathclaw gauntlet.
I have a double barrel shotgun and a small machete. Which
Mole rats
I'm
have
excited
mole rat
about.
bite,
Ouch.
which is not.
I'll be using my shotgun then.
So you guys get to decide between you who goes first.
Well, you're nearer, so it
Yeah,
probably
I
makes
probably
more
see
sense
him
for you
sooner.
to take a quick shot first.
We have a problem.
What is that problem?
Small
You
moles.
shouldn't trust me with props. I always
I
forget
I said
Oh,
where are the
gosh, look at
Magnity
this.
boys.
Oh, wow,
There you
look at
are.
that.
I know. Isn't that nice?
Wow.
Can we still see everything on the? Yeah, it was fine.
That's
Isn't it?
right.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah,
Precious.
amazing.
Look at
Oh,
that.
there we go.
I love it.
Sponsored by Drumlin Diner.
So you have a problem. What's your problem with your shotgun? Is there a problem with your shotgun?
No.
Oh, no.
okay.
I was just saying we have a problem with mole rats.
They-
I was doing the roleplay thing.
I like it. Hog scampers underneath the car and goes, and that's it. So you want to use your shotgun, right?
Yeah.
So you see on your shotgun over there, your little shotgun card, it has a yellow and a green.
Yours.
That's your short and your long range.
Okay.
So your short range is a yellow. Looks like that. Long range is a yellow plus a green. Okay? So shotgun does a lot of damage very short.
Yeah.
Not much damage longer.
No.
So underneath the yellow you have 3 dice. That's the dice you roll when you make the attack.
Okay.
Okay? So it is within yellow if you're shooting this
Yeah, I
one.
was just looking at that one like, I'm
It's-
gonna shoot him.
It's gonna hurt. So you roll the white dice plus a black, a green, and a blue.
Green and blue. This. Come on.
And you are
Shotgun.
aiming to get underneath your rifle skill, which is
Rifle.
quite high, I think.
And I have the reroll one blank result.
Yeah, reroll 1 black, yes. So your rifles is on perception maybe, or
Yeah, perception.
perception 6. Okay, you're trying to get 6 or less. Very good. That's a 9. -1 is a miss. But
Oh.
you can reroll. Remember, so every
I got
character.
blank. Is that what that means? Is that?
So you could
can
reroll
reroll.
that for more damage if you wanted, but it isn't going to make it a success.
Oh,
so
but it will might do a little bit.
you would be able to do it, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then.
But so what that was your first action. Each character has 2 actions.
Yeah.
You can spend those 2 actions however you want. You can move and move. You can shoot and shoot. You can move and shoot. You can cry and hide under a car.
Does a reroll count as another action, or is that
No.
part of my perk?
So you can only
I'm gonna-
reroll the black. So this will be another shot. So this will be another action.
Oh, okay.
Because that roll failed. There's no way you can turn it into a
Okay,
success.
so if it successed, It would just be if it did more damage.
Exactly.
Because it failed. Okay.
Exactly.
In that case, I'll probably try and get away from this mole rat a little bit.
So you want to move away?
Yeah. I'll
So
probably get
your
behind
your
this.
movement is red, if
Yeah.
I'm right. So very
Both of
easily,
them are
you
red.
put the red down here. You're going to scamper past.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to
I
put
don't
yourself
want to
there.
destroy
Sort of.
anything, so you
Spin,
do.
don't worry about it. Spin around this angle. You'll be plopped sort of over there.
I'm sorry, I
Run in
tried!
behind me.
Yeah. I tried! I promise I did! Get your big bear arm out!
Me big bear arm.
My mole rat is going to charge you.
Oh.
Not you.
Oh, okay. It's going around the other
All
side.
right, scampers over here, and then burrows underground. You
Oh.
lose sight of it for a second until it pops up, gnashing at you right here.
Goodness, he's a speedy bee.
Oh dear.
Here, so he can't attack you this turn because he did a move and a charge.
Or-
You were
But-
outfoxed or outmold.
Next
in this
turn,
case.
he's going to do a big old bite at you.
Ouch. Okay, so
They
it's my
can
turn.
move a
is it then?
long way.
Mhm.
Dang, you're burrowing.
It is your turn, yes.
Okay, well,
I
I
should
have
just shot
a
him.
10mm pistol, which is a blue range, I believe. Looking at this card down here, is that correct? A blue range down there. So I can actually shoot pretty far with
You
that.
shoot very far. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have a long range. See,
It doesn't have a long range, but it
Nope.
still shoots pretty far. Okay, so I think I should go and pop a cap at that mole rat right there
Mm-hmm.
and try to get some good damage onto him.
Some
Okay.
good damage. Okay.
Yeah, as opposed to the bad damage.
Bad damage.
Bad.
So you are rolling on this just a black and a green,
A black and a green.
trying to get under a 5.
Under a
and
5.
you, similar to Kay's, you can re-roll black. if
Yes,
needed.
I have the reroll 1 black to get an extra attack.
Perfect.
Okay, I got a boomy symbol and a
Need
minus
to roll
3.
the white as well to see if it's a success.
I was just seeing if
That's
you
good.
would pick
that's
up
good.
on that.
I would. A 6 minus 3.
So that's a hit then, is
That's
it?
a hit. So this is, you can see it does physical damage.
Does 2 physical damage?
2
is
physical
that?
damage plus that success is 3 physical damage.
Excellent. How much damage do the mole rats have? How much can they take? Do
So
we
they
know?
have 1 armor, which he has failed to block any damage, and dies immediately.
Boom!
With his 2 health.
Mole.
Oh, that's it. That's it. This is the toughest fight I can give you.
I know.
It is now the end of the round because I've already moved that mole rat, so no one else can move.
Okay.
Although,
Do I-
you're a bit of a stampy coming out the diner.
Do I have
Oh,
another
no,
turn
not
because I only took
stamping.
1 shot? Do I have another action?
You do have another action, yes. Sorry, you absolutely do.
Okay. Well, in that case,
You don't
then,
hit Stampy.
would I be able to again flank the mole rat just so in case her shots miss, there's 2 of us ready to take this one opponent
Yeah,
down?
you could charge in it, absolutely, if you want.
Or-
Bear in mind I have a shotgun.
I presume. Could I just take another shot at the mole rat?
You could. You might hit here.
Let's not do that then.
Okay,
No.
yeah, okay.
Let's just maybe see
Also,
if we can.
maybe go next to me because I have a shotgun.
Yeah, let's maybe
wanna go in
go
front
to
of
that
me.
side right there.
So you're gonna go here.
Yeah, that will be.
Okay.
fine.
You want to
Yellow
go?
and
You want to
red.
go shoot, or you want to just you want to stay a little bit distance away?
Okay.
Okay, if that's what you want to do. Now you hear Stampy coming out the door
Oh.
as a large.
my
Oh
God.
gosh,
Look at that.
it's amazing though.
Comes
Wow.
stomping out. I'll let you guys look at these little models after. Don't worry, we'll do a little show off.
Get out of my diner.
Comes swimming out and sort of swings its head around, and it can't see Hog because Hog's hiding in the chair, so it sort of latches onto the sight of you with these sort of horrible, predatorial eyes,
Urgh.
and it lets out this guttural roar and starts making its way over to you.
Oh,
Oh, lovely.
That's its whole turn.
beautiful.
I mean, I had to give you guys a bit of a fight, you know?
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, I don't think you can talk your way out of this one, Albert.
So it is worth
no,
mentioning,
I don't think he knows words.
you have landed a shot.
Hmm.
You've generated a crit point.
A crit point.
A crit point.
This is my favourite kind of points.
You succeed on a shot with a 10mm pistol. Yep.
Yes.
So you've generated 1 of these.
Okay.
Every time you hit, you generate another one. If you do a crit attack, then you get 2 of them.
He's an
When you
animal.
have 2, you can spend them to do a max attack, like extra damage plus guaranteed hit.
Okay. So if I can
Yeah.
get another hit on something,
Then you can start doing a crit,
okay.
which is big damage.
Would it be an idea then for you to maybe go somewhere away from this dude?
Well, I kind of want to shoot him because he's going to bite me.
Well, yeah, but here's my thought. If I
he
shoot,
can borrow, so I can't get away from him. He's just going to keep
but
catching
if I
up.
shoot him,
Oh gosh. Sorry about that, everyone.
Like
All
wacky
getting
races
angry.
out there.
Yeah, I know.
but if I can shoot,
Deathclaw just burped.
but if you let me shoot him, I could get another crit point ready for when old angry Deathclaw comes over.
Yeah, but what if you miss?
Well, then you can shoot it.
Why can't I just shoot it to see if we
Because
can kill it, and
I'm
then you can shoot the Deathclaw instead?
Because then I get guaranteed damage and an extra hit or an extra.
I
you
feel
know what
like
I mean?
in roleplay stance, if I turn around and there was a mole right there, I'm going to shoot it. I'm
Okay.
not just going to go.
I can't tell you what to
Go
do.
ahead and shoot it.
I can't
I'm not
tell you
gonna
what
run
to
away.
do.
I'm Albert of the radio.
Just come through it.
What was this? Was mine again, wasn't it?
That was yours. Yep. So it's actually going to be a -2 to hit if you're using your shotgun because you're using a ranged weapon in melee combat.
Oh.
Or you could use your
Use my
machete.
I will probably, if it's that close, I'll use my machete then.
Okay, so that is
that's
just a black and a green.
No blue.
No blue.
And what? This is under.
This will be on the little
Strength.
knife. Strength is 3. Oh, not great, but
Not the best, but it's
still
better than just.
possible.
Oh, or do I want to try and shoot it instead? What
Try
we're
and
shooting?
shoot it. Try and shoot
What we're
it.
shooting again?
Shooting on the
Minus
rifle.
how many? If I'm in-
-2, so you'll still be on a 4.
Yeah, I'll shoot it. I'll shoot it. I think. Oh, for
Oh.
goodness sake!
That's the white one.
That's it.
What would
okay.
that have been?
That is a cog. That would have been a complete success.
Oh my goodness!
That's a 9. That is a miss.
Okay.
You have another attack. Remember, you have 2 actions in a turn.
I wish that was in the camera.
Oh,
Still got another action though.
I will probably shoot it again because I'm.
Yeah, shoot again?
I'm not going to get any further from him because there's no more land that way.
Yep.
Yes.
So I'll just try and shoot it again. Just roll them all again, yeah.
Yep. Roll them again. Give it another go. A 5 -2.
2, and I've got perception 6.
Perfect. So that is 3 base damage for you. Yeah. Plus an extra 2, up to 5 damage, plus a nuke, which means that you can just fire again if you have any more
I will
actions, but you don't.
obliterate the beams.
So on 5
Doesn't
damage,
exist anymore.
it doesn't. All you see is it sort of it jumps
Bloody
out.
mess.
Yeah.
Bloody mess
It didn't
activated.
It didn't even get its attack, so it just launched out the ground at you, and before it can ever make contact. Oh, its dad is not happy. Let me get my actual.
Rolling all the extremes. Well, I am Albert of the radio.
That's true.
Albert of the radio does everything.
Would
it's
never
fine.
let us down.
So now you got through my tutorial fight. Let's
Oh.
do a bigger fight.
Okay.
There you
Big
go.
boy.
Big boy. He can't really scoot round there because he's a bit of a chunky fella. So he's going to chunk
He's a
over
chunky
here,
boy.
and then he's going
thick.
to. He's going to start making his way round. So next turn he's going to be able to be in contact with you.
Oh,
Can we shout across to our friend over there?
Of course you can.
Could we maybe try to make friends with him so he can take a shot of a Deathclaw?
or just, well.
I mean, we might be able to change his
maybe if
mind.
we
He
just
did
get him to
betray us.
talk, the Deathclaw will hear him and
That's
go to him
true.
instead.
Yeah. How can we get him to talk?
Does he have a radio? Do we have radios to talk to each
No,
other?
you don't.
Oh.
You don't. You don't have walkie-talkies.
You could. I can't do anything, so you could throw
Okay.
a rock
Well,
his way.
Well, maybe that's an option for
At him.
later
It
because
is,
this thing
yeah.
is going to be coming towards
Yeah.
us pretty soon. So maybe later on we could do that. So, whose turn is it? Is it my turn or is it?
I
It is your turn.
Okay.
Yes.
So in that case then, seeing
I
as
obliterated him.
you are
You did.
pretty much
You
just
liquidized him,
there,
old rat.
I
Yes.
think I'll probably use my first
Throw
action
toasters
to
in.
maybe move to like this corner of the Vertibird
So
here.
you can move yellow, so you can move to there.
Okay, but I won't be able to get a shot then.
You won't be
would
able to
I?
get a shot there now.
Okay, in that case, I'll probably just have to use one action to just get a little further out.
You can shoot past her. That's
Oh, can I
absolutely
shoot
fine.
past
Yeah,
her?
absolutely.
Okay.
It sort of assumes that you would shout, "Get out of the way" at her.
Okay, am I in blue range then? Where-
Blue range.
Am I in blue range?
Just about, yeah.
Just about
Okay,
blue range.
very
Okay,
just about.
I'm gonna go and take a shot at that Deathclaw then.
Okay, so you level your silence pistol.
I do.
I hope you do damage because otherwise he's gonna be angry.
Oh, he's already very
So what do I need for this
He's
then?
always angry.
So this on
That's
your
his
silence pistol
secret.
is a black and a green.
A black and a green and a
And you
white.
are hoping to get underneath a 5.
Under a 5.
Under a 5. That is a crit.
Woo!
Very good. So that is 2 damage plus 3 damage plus another damage 3 plus an armor break. Very good.
Okay.
And you've generated 2 more crits, but you can only go up to 2, so your
Okay.
crit is now fully charged.
So could I, with my second action,
You could.
use that crit immediately?
But first, let me see how much damage he takes from
Okay.
3 damage and an armor break.
I presume he's a tough boy.
Oh,
He's the big.
it hits him fairly deep.
Nice.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it does.
You're a,
Really
I'll
crack
give it
shot.
to you.
You
I
got-
might be great at radio, but you are great at shooting. Would you like to come on my show?
It's not a talent show.
I have a talent show. They won't be able to see anything, but they'll hear all the shoots.
From the moment I came into existence, I was learning to shoot.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so
Disturbing.
I'm going to go and use that other critical damage on him immediately.
So you're going to use a crit, which means you are going to roll a black and a green,
Black and a
plus
green.
a black and a yellow.
Okay, so 2 blacks
2 blacks, and you don't need to roll the white.
Don't need to roll
You
the
have
white.
auto hit him. This is gonna hit no matter what. You are critting.
Aimbot on.
Aimbot is on.
Okay.
So that is 2 base damage plus 1, 2, 3, 5 damage and an armor break.
Nice. Are we alright?
Yeah,
Good stuff?
he's really hurt.
Nice.
He is. He's not.
Hey,
He
you
is.
lobbed a leg off. Great job.
He's taken. You sort of shoot him in one shoulder, and he sort of shots back and goes to let out another roar. You shoot him in the other shoulder, and he goes,
Tears but a scratch.
"Tis but a
Oh, did
scratch."
he just whine? That's kind of sad.
He's very sad. He just wanted to play. It's my turn now.
Okay.
I'm taking a turn.
Then he just
Oh,
looked
no.
at me angrily, and I'm like, I
So
don't
that's 1 action.
And with his second action, he is going to charge in and shunt this entire wreckage to the side.
Oh boy.
So he can charge in.
Oh,
And give you a hug.
I'm giving you a hug. He can't attack this turn, but he's here.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna move away.
If
and
you
then
do, he-
shoot
That would,
him.
I think, would be a good idea.
If you move away when you're in one-on-one combat, he will get a free attack on you.
Oh, do you want to risk that?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how much life he's got left?
Okay, I can shoot him and
He
move.
looks hurt. He looks hurt.
So I can shoot him then move.
Yeah, he will still get the free attack if you move
Oh.
away.
So really, I have to shoot him then move because at least I could do a bit of damage and he might not.
It would be foolish not to try to take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna hit me whatever I do.
Yeah.
Potentially,
If I
he's
move.
going to try and
You
hit
could
you.
kill
He
him.
might fail.
Yeah, I'll shoot him first then. So at least then maybe he'll be a bit, he'll be a bit startled or something.
I mean, he might get spooked. He
He
might.
might be spooked. What,
Little
blue,
spoopy.
green, white. What was it again?
Blue,
black.
green, black,
Blue, green,
white.
black.
Yes.
Okay.
Hoping for a 4, is it? 'Cause using a gun in combat? Yes. 4. Okay, 4 or less. Here we go. A
6
6. That is going to be a miss.
Yes.
Oh.
You have a second attack if you want.
Yeah, I'll try him again.
Yeah.
I think even if I moved away, he's gonna hit me anyway.
I
Yeah.
mean, potentially. That would be a critical fail.
Well,
Oh, like, what, didn't reload the gun or something?
As in, you sort of shoving ammo into your double barrel shotgun, it sort of gets jammed, and you've jammed your gun
Oh, God.
until
Oh.
you can fix it. And now you're just
can you
staring
do,
over this-
Can you just? I've got a problem over here.
With drool coming down his jaws onto your head.
Oh no, it's but he's right there now.
Okay, so his turn again then, is it? Or is it?
No, he only gets 1 turn per
You know
round.
who I
so
am.
You both get a turn, then he gets a turn.
Okay, so
But one you.
in that case then, I think the only thing I can do fairly is just take 2 shots at him again. Whilst it would obviously mean not moving away from him, she's still in front of me. So,
She is.
hypothetically speaking, I could still kill this thing.
You could.
And me
remember.
running away isn't necessarily going to save her. I need to put all the damage to try to save her.
This is still a combat here, close combat. So you shooting into it would give you a chance of hitting her.
Oh,
Yes, shooting into any close combat randomizes who it hits.
what kind of odds are there on that?
It's more likely to hit the person you want to hit, but let's say 60-40.
In that case, I think it would just be best to pull out of this entire situation at all then.
Or
Leave me.
charge in
Or
and
shoot.
hit the Deathclaw with its
You
own
have a
hand.
Oh, that's true. I do have one of his own little mittens.
Yeah.
That is not a little minute. It's
And
a
it's-
Just
horrific.
smack it in his head.
Okay, yeah, go on, rock and roll. Let's do
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Let's do that.
So you are going to charge in right here? Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So now we're going to see a big attack.
Okay.
There's going to be a big attack. So empty that dice tray for me just so we can start loading up other dice.
Oh, is there lots of
So
that?
your Deathblow Gauntlet does yellow, yellow, green,
Yellow,
yellow, and a green.
yellow, yellow, green.
That's a luck dice, the other green. It's confusing having 2 greens.
Oh, sorry.
And then because you charged in, you're going to get an extra black.
Okay.
Because you're now outnumbering it, you're going to get another green.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
All the
This
colours.
is big bit and also the
This
white.
is what
to see
I'm
if
doing
you
as I'm
hit.
watching you go past
As
me.
this giant claw sort of swings past you to intercept the other claw.
All right.
A 6 minus 3,
Yes.
which is good, which is a 3, which makes it a hit for you.
Nice.
That is going to be 2 damage plus an extra damage plus an armor break.
Cool.
Not great for that man little dice, but okay. Yeah. So you sort of come in and you swing in, and I think it's just as it is about to hit UK. Oh, sorry, Albert. And just as this arm's about to sort of climb onto you. See another claw to sort of drag it away, and then just sort of slash right up into its torso.
Nice.
It does not look super happy.
Wow.
And it's going to take its turn.
Okay.
It lets out this huge sort of guttural roar.
Would you like to come on my show?
And with you both in its grasp, it grabs one of you in each hand.
Oh.
And just sort of lifts you up and just lets out a huge sort of roar in your face. And then sort of stops for a second and then sort of just like starts spinning around and just chucks. He throws you both yellow distance.
Ooh. Hog!
He throws you both yellow distance, and from your side angle, you could see, standing on one of his back spines with a knife embedded in his back, is a little ghoul.
A little ghoul.
As Hog has jumped onto this beast's back.
Yay! Rescue Hog!
And is going, for Patricia! For Patricia! As he stands on the back of his ghoul, who is desperately like trying to claw at him and throw him off and
Nice.
just do anything.
Do it, Hawk. For Patricia.
That was that was hit the thing's turn, Deathclaw's turn, which means you guys both get a turn. Every second, this thing's claws are getting closer and closer to the Hog.
Right.
Oh no.
We need to reload and fire again.
But
At
Hog's
least
on
I'm
him.
Well, that's true, but
We have to aim at his feet.
how are we going to get him off, though? He's on his back.
Oh. We can't just run away, but we can't shoot him because Hog's on him.
He did betray us.
I mean,
He might just be using...
But he is kind of saving us. He could have just ran away.
Yes, but he might be killing the Deathclaw just to save himself after it's done with us. He might be taking advantage of us being in each of his hands.
Ooh.
But noting Hog looks very emotional. It doesn't look like a tactical decision. This looks like
Okay,
a pure
so he
emotional
doesn't
instinct.
care.
He shouted for Patricia.
Tears are rolling down his cheek as he sort of leans on his
He's gone
big
super
spike.
green.
It's just in my instinct to just always calculate everything. Well,
What are the chances of hitting Hog if we shoot him? And we purposely go for like...
It's
not...
about 60-40 of the chance that you...
and is there any other options open available
So
to
you
us?
gotta, if you hit in melee, there's no chance you hit him.
I'm okay with that. I can do a melee.
So it's sort of like he is the reason you can't shoot him without any kind of
But
issues
you
because
can
they're
do a melee.
spinning around. He's sort of like flopping on the ground and trying to like tear him off. And it's
My
just...
machete's not that great though.
But would you rather risk hurting our only ally in this fight?
To be fair, I have failed 2 shoots, and which is ridiculous because my perception is quite high.
It's a scary situation.
It is a scary situation.
Oh,
I'm personally going to go in with the Deathclaw. I don't know about you, but I think that's what I want to do.
Then take your first turn.
I shall take my first turn to move over.
Okay. And then
yeah, I'm
hit.
probably stunned and
So
like
that's all those
fumbling
dice
a
again.
bit.
Oh, and also, quick, I did hit him before. Do I get a crit on that?
Yes, you do.
Okay, but I need to get 3.
You need to get 3
to use it
straight
again
up,
for
and
the
this one
Deathclaw
is
gauntlet.
gone.
They're done.
So yes, there's all dice again except for the green because you're no longer outnumbering. Actually, no, you are outnumbering it because
Yeah.
Hog is holding onto the back, so it's the same roll again.
Okay, so
Hoping for a 3 or less as the end.
a 4,
A
a
4
minus 1, a
minus,
minus 3.
so that goes down to a 0. That is 3 damage on him.
Nice.
I'm gonna roll my armor. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Cool. What are you going to do?
Is he looking like a bit hurt?
Oh,
Is
he
he
is.
looking terrible?
He looks like if you just let him go, he would probably just bleed out.
But he's not going to run away because he's a death
He's
claw.
in a sort of, he's in
He's
sort
still
of a
rabid.
rage.
He's like,
That's
oh.
it.
He doesn't.
Okay, I would go. Stuff it for Patricia!
Charges
Just
in.
grab my machete. I am Albert of the radio, and like charge at him and machete him.
Nice.
Make me a melee roll with
And that
charge
was
and
green and
outnumbered.
black and white.
Green and black and white.
And what's
plus
the
an
outnumbered one?
green and
Another
an
green.
extra black for charging
And
in.
an extra black. Okay,
Okay.
so that's right.
Big old roll. It's right.
It's a big one.
It's a big
Come
one.
on! Machete!
Oh god. A 7 minus 1, a 6? You on a 3.
So- Does she just miss?
She just misses, yes. She doesn't, we don't manage to grab
I
Hog.
just trip over before I get to him. He's like,
It is Hog's turn.
Hog's turn.
I'm sorry,
Hog
Hog.
can do.
I'm just good at talking. I love the sound of my own voice.
So Hog, just rolled 2 crit successes in a row.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
Hog just,
I believe in you, Hog.
so you see Hog sort of like, he's sort of standing on there and...
Patricia!
Oh, God. Okay, so you see.
Well, you expecting this way?
Sure. So what I'm saying, like, this always goes different ways. This is not the direction I expected it to go in, but okay. So Hog is standing on the back. He's sort of digging his knife in.
Patricia.
Co-star and Patricia.
Co-star.
So Hog is sort of there, and he's sort of like digging this thing in. And he's just sort of that, and the Deathclaw just sort of picks him up for a second, and Hog just bites the Deathclaw, scampers up his arm, and then jumps on the spike in the back and just like forces it in.
Ow.
That is nasty.
This
Right into his
Deathclaw
spine.
is very almost dead. Has one last chance to do some attacks.
All right.
That's a 7. I should put it just behind my screen. Where's my little cards?
I'm just watching on the floor. I tripped
That's
over
a
and
miss.
haven't gone up yet, and I'm just like, that's gross, but amazing!
It's like blood leaking down onto your head from up above.
So it swings out, and it does 2 damage to both of you.
Ooh.
Oh.
And how much damage to Hog? And 4 damage to Hogsworth.
4.
No!
4. Yeah.
How much health has Hog got? I've got 2 left.
Dang.
Is Hog
But does the
okay?
heart count?
You see him sort of grab onto Hog and throw him, and Hog lands up against this wall over here.
No.
Hog!
Hog.
He's not moving.
Hog. We gotta kill this Deathclaw. For the Hog!
For Hog and Patricia!
We shall bury you side by
May they
side.
be together in... Well, Hog's not going to heaven, let's be true. Let's be real.
You both, you
Saved
both have a
us.
chance. You both have a chance to make an attack now.
I think him
I'm
saving
gonna
us.
shoot him.
I want
You're
you
gonna shoot
guys
him.
to make this attack roll at the same time.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh.
how are we gonna do that
Yeah.
with this dice tray?
Okay, so I mean, this attack's going to happen. So you can make the roll separately, but this attack's happening simultaneously.
Okay.
As you see Hog get sort of thrown to the side.
Is that right? I'm gonna shoot, because my
You do your shoot, yeah, okay, so you sort of just... I feel like actually, yeah. So your gun is jammed before, and you sort of angry, and you see Hog just do it, and you just sort of snap your gun back into... Your gun is now functional again.
You're gonna die, Deathclaw. To the hand of Arthur from the radio.
Does Albert?
Yeah.
I mean, Albert!
I mean-
See what you've done?
That is a crit.
That's a crit.
Okay, perfect, yep.
Good shot.
That is 3 damage on the break. It is now your turn.
I'm gonna go for the old
I've just
gauntlet
lost
again.
the
Go for the
plot.
old gauntlet again.
Gone.
So you didn't charge in, so it's yellow, yellow, green, green.
Yellow, yellow,
Green, green.
green. White one still, yeah?
White one still. So, I think this is it.
Should we hear
So-
our war cries?
I mean, do you guys want to describe how you brutally murdered this thing?
I just shove my shotgun underneath his chin and just stare him dead in the eye and be like,
I merely dug my Deathclaw gauntlet into the empty stub of his neck, pulled it straight down from the top, going all the way down to his belly button. Got spewing everywhere.
And I just go,
And
but
like,
his head just explodes.
like bits of raider fingers and stuff fall out of his stomach.
And I'm laughing mechanically. It's like,
That's
the radio was here.
So the Deathclaw's head just evaporates into mist, and let's just stand there for a second before the two halves of it just sort of split apart and
Just
flop outside,
raining blood.
leaving just you two standing there just sort of gasping and just... Deathclaw's dead.
Bye bye, Deathclaw.
Deathclaw is
Did that just happen? Did we just kill a Deathclaw?
It would appear so, yes. That's a story for the radio for sure.
I can't hear the birds.
We're gonna go see Hog.
We launch to Hog.
You
Boom.
love the
Run!
Hog.
Run to Hog.
The Hog is very hurt.
Oh,
the Hog
Hog.
is covered in blood.
Do we
And
have
Is
any
there like
medical?
a medic skill or
I
anything?
don't have a medic skill.
I
Do I have
mean,
stim
you could
packs?
try unskilled medical if you want, but it might not go so
It
well.
might hurt him.
That might hurt him
But
more.
is he gonna die if we don't try?
Yeah.
We gotta try. Who has better?
You can
What's
see there's
the
actually
medical?
like one of the Deathclaw's claws sort of got snapped off
Intelligence.
inside.
My intelligence
Oh.
is 3. I'm not very clever. You do it.
My intelligence is 5. I do have a -4 in the intelligence.
So
I
you're
don't
hoping for a
know.
1, which is a crit. You can't go lower than a 1, so you're also hoping for a crit. You can roll together.
Well, both
okay?
of us have to try it at least.
We have to try.
Is it?
For the grub.
I don't have
Lord.
any chems. I don't have anything.
No, we've just got to try to maybe pull this thing out and stop the bleeding. What do we need to roll this one then?
This is just a white.
Just a
No
white?
black. You got
No
no
black?
skill. Just a white. You were hoping for a crit.
I've got an exclamation mark.
Lord, okay.
Oh!
No, it's just a one with a dot on the top.
Yeah, no, okay. Kate,
Your
make your
turn.
roll. A 7 doesn't do it.
Oh, I thought that was a 1.
No, I'm gonna say that was a 7.
Oh no.
Hog, you go over to Hog and you sort of like, literally, you sort of kind of cradle him for a second, and you come over, and from your military training or whatever, you manage to just tie up this like perfect tourniquet, which just stems the bleeding. And Hog sort of is lying there, and he just sort of, he's coughing, and his sort of breath starts to even out a little bit. He just goes, "Thank you." And then you see him sort of like, he's got a little cable in his hand, and just before he passes out, he pulls this cable as this rusty old toaster sort of drags over the water, and he cuddles up to it. Thank you. And Hog just goes, "Thank you." And he just falls asleep. You have saved Hog's life and ended this adventure.
I would see if there's like just something like a pillow in the rubbish and just put it under his little head.
It's another toaster.
I'll find another toaster. There you go.
Okay, so that is the end of our adventure today. I hope you guys had fun with it.
It was really
Yeah.
You guys enjoyed
It was really
Brilliant.
good.
yeah, it did not go the way I expected it to go at all.
No.
That's the fun
No,
of it, I guess.
I mean, that's the fun of RPG.
There was lots of ups and downs.
It was.
It was chaotic.
Oh, now Hog's gonna have a returning character, Grey.
What's wrong with Hog?
He really hurts my
Hog.
voice.
He can open a toast bar.
Aww.
He can sell toasters forever and ever.
That's what he does.
The roving toaster merchant.
So yeah, it's worth noting your characters gain some sort of golden reward and experience from this. They level up a bit, they get some stuff, and you all manage to make your way back to safety together.
Fantastic
all three
stuff.
of you.
Yay.
Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank the viewers so much for watching. Thank you, Steve, for making this all happen and running it all. Thank you, Panny, for organising everything. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. I'm sorry that Bailey couldn't be here. I'm sorry that you guys were expecting
We
him.
love you, Bailey.
We love you, mate. And, but yeah. Thank you guys very much for it. Do you guys have any final things? I'd also like you guys to shout out your own channels again, to sort of make sure everyone knows who you are. I think everyone knows who you are anyway, but make sure they do.
Okay, sure. So my name is Final Render. I am on YouTube, and I do all various Fallout-themed videos, from Camp Building 76 to all the latest news updates. And we just also have a lot of fun live streaming playing the game, like nuclear winter matches and stuff like that.
I'm KayPOWXD. I stream here on Twitch on my own channel. I do a lot of the Elder Scrolls Online. I play Fallout, and basically I'm a Bethesda fangirl. You'll find me playing a lot of Bethesda stuff, and I'm a bit mad.
Perfect. And my name is Charlie. I get paid to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Geek and Sun, for this lovely table. We use it every day. It's beautiful. It's got nice lights, which I turned off
Don't
at some
forget to
point.
listen to Albert's radio show at 4 o'clock in the morning.
And don't forget to visit Hog's Toast and Bagels.
Yes.
Open you. Thank you, everyone. We will hope to see you all very soon. Thank you, you two. You two have been great.
Thank you very much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.